That's the best thing to say so far, is that we just don't have enough evidence yet to really be able to say. Now, today, we're going to begin testing all of that.
Yeah, exactly. And what a test is going to be, because as I mentioned, we have killers upon killers upon killers.
Well, of course. So it's a premier event on the Capcom Pro Tour, naturally. And the CPT this year, I mean, over $600,000 at least available. And that's a giant amount. So everybody wants to come and try their hand at getting that. That means that it is absolutely stacked. There are over 300 players here, and man, the percentage of top players, the percentage of players who could like credibly get top 8 is as high as I've ever seen it in Street Fighter.
I mean, Street Fighter V has just been that way, and I think it's going to be this way for a lot of the season this year. I just feel like the talent pool of Street Fighter V is kind of on another level. And so
totally
some of the pools that we have here are ridiculous. So I know like some of the pools have been crazy. They've been readjusted a little bit here and there, but they're still crazy.
There's no escaping the fact that they are going to be strong, and every match almost is going to have at least one player, at least one player who can again credibly get out of the pool. By the way, 3 players will qualify out of each pool.
Okay, so we're
just
doing the 3
to
out
let you know in advance. Yeah,
so it'll be the person in the winner's side, and then 2 players on the loser's side. So the loser's finals will not be played out, and instead they will be reshuffled into the semifinals.
So in this pool that we're starting off with right now, we have, I mean, look, every pool's going to be like this, okay, just letting you know in advance. First match we have is going to be Dual Kevin versus Dream Station 64, and that is in Pool A1. Also in that pool, a little fella named Tokido. You might know him. Pretty good. Also, the Cool Kid.
Top 8 finisher at EVO.
Correct. Also, Nephew.
Oh, Nephew and Cool Kid are in the same pool. Okay.
Also, Salty Kid, coming out here from Europe. Ice Effect, Blarlad, a very strong player from Southern California, and Dual Kevin, who is one of the best Marvel players in the world. And in this game, we were just talking with him earlier. Said he really likes it. He's been playing a lot. He has been playing since the game came out. I'm very curious to see how strong he is now. Said he's putting more time into it.
Yeah, and he's going with Rashid, which kind of makes sense.
That's been the character for him.
Rashid, there it is. There's that change right there.
I'm telling you, this character, A, was good, B, continues to be very good.
And then they gave him that. So now the Eagle Spike, he doesn't bounce off if he hits you. So he gets Oki off of that. He gets mix-ups.
Yeah.
And that is very, very deadly. So
it's really good. There's no doubt.
I joked about it. It's like, Yun EX Lunge Punch, right? He just had trouble getting in. So, needs to have this Oki here. Look at that right there.
Throwing out EX right there. It was a risky wake-up for Dream Station 64. He's in big trouble.
Man, he thought he was going to the other side.
It's a weird one.
Because Dual Kevin neutral jumped there, and he kind of flew forward a little bit, but I'm pretty sure Dream Station thought he jumped forward and was going to go to the other side, but stayed in the front, unfortunately, for Dream Station.
Ooh, I don't see any challenges after that short strong. All right, well, here we go. Dual Kevin not pressuring.
Challenge from Dual Kevin right there, right after the cross-up. Just went right into the
crack. Here he goes.
Oh, no whiff punish. You got to deal. Oh, no, actually, you don't have to deal with that mix-up if you just go for that.
Dream Station's stocked. He's got everything.
Oh, this is dangerous now. Okay, well, you know what?
You get something out of it at least, and then just like that, it's not quite over here, but we're getting close. Oh, please punish.
All right, things can shift very quickly here.
Oh, no. Trying to get over it, maybe?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure I've seen that happen, yeah. That might have been shooting for the moon a little bit too much.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he was expecting Dual Kevin to jump in the air and, grab him out of the air, have the invincibility of the throw animation, go through the tornado, but didn't work out for him, so.
Couldn't shoot the peach high enough.
Yep. Go.
So pretty good round by Dual Kevin. Taking a more Flixies approach. And I mean, if you can credibly hit confirm that one crouch medium kick, he did screw it up once. He got it on block accidentally one time, so I'm not convinced yet. I feel like he's doing it, but we'll see.
And you know what? Dual Kevin has taken that throw every time off of that Nadeshko mix-up. He's just, it's just, there's no reason to get yourself hit by a big combo.
That nerf was actually a buff right there.
That's right. Yeah, you're right. Because he was
the Fierce Mixer, it's supposed to knock the opponent behind. Well, it can knock the opponent behind him now rather than always in the front. Right. Whereas before, it was always in the front, which was super sick to control the corner. But if you're cornered and you get it, now you get the corner. Dang.
Oh, man.
Rashid, a character they try to nerf, and it doesn't even matter.
Yep, exactly. So, I mean, we talked about, just before we started, characters potentially being very strong here. Rashid definitely in the category of characters who have potentially who are potentially at the top.
I think he's at the top of the list. I don't think there's much doubt about that personally.
I mean, obviously, remember, last year, Gatchakun, the Capcom Cup winner, was a Rashid player.
Yeah. Good character.
And at the start of Season 3, too, I remember everyone's talking about how, like, he got nerfed.
Man, you know my thoughts.
I feel like Cammy is in that position right now. So there we go. Dual Kevin has taken it right now.
Very strong stuff. So that pool, by the way, everybody at home, you can check out the brackets for yourself. They are available. Just head over to smash.gg, search for Final Round 2019, and look at Street Fighter V or whichever game you prefer, and you can see what's going on.
Yep, and I definitely want to give a shout out to everybody at home who is tuning in the chat right now and just hanging out, watching some early morning Capcom Pro Tour if you are in the United States. Of course, if you are all around the world, then this might be prime time for you to watch some hot pools action.
Did you just call 12:23 p.m. early morning? Was that your take on it?
Yes.
Okay.
まだ起きてるで。ちょっと待ってね。
I mean, look, I'm so used to starting these tournaments at like 10 a.m. and stuff like that, so not that 12 isn't.
12:23 p.m. Early morning.
Early for some
morning.
people.
For some people, that may be true. That may be true.
There is such thing as the gamer sleep schedule. Come on here.
Of course, I had to be up a couple hours ago for other reasons. So in that pool, dude, this is crazy. So Duo Kevin just won his match. You know what his reward is? It's to play against Tokido.
But see?
And then if Tokido wins that, or whoever wins that, regardless, if Blarlad wins his first match, it's going to be Tokido or Duo Kevin versus Blarlad in round number 2. Every pool is going to be like this.
Okay,
it's crazy.
Okay, so Blarlad has already won?
No, he hasn't won yet, but, you know, well, I guess we'll see what happens there.
Yeah.
Regardless, almost all these matches are marquee.
Yeah, it's going to be like this pretty much the whole entire time. So, but you know,
we are at the beginning of the pool. I mean, so not every single match is going to be between Tokido and somebody else.
Right, and you know what? That's actually an awesome thing because one of my favorite things is to see a lot of the local players here. And Atlanta, of course, has always been a hotbed for fighting games.
Oh, of course,
you know, a lot of strong players in this area. And so coming up next to the stream, we have MGA Ruby Fox going up against Keston. This is also in A1.
This is in A1. Yeah, winner of this will play against Nephew.
Okay. Okay, I can hear people yelling in the background.
Yeah, things are already going on.
Yeah. And of course, I mean, that's another thing, one of my favorite things about Final Round. Final Round has always been, you know, very organic tournament. A lot of, you know, screaming and yelling and excitement and hype and, you know, energy levels. It's always been, dang, look at this pink suit.
Oh, I like it. What do you think? I'm not sure if you like it.
Oh, no.
You like it? Okay, sick, yeah.
It's pretty sick. Especially with the nice teal there matching up. It's good stuff here. All right, so Cody, character who came out last year, who I feel like we didn't get to see a lot of.
I think that's true. Good way to put it.
I really don't feel like we saw a lot of him, and I really thought he was a stronger contender than use would show.
There were lots of different opinions about him, though. People, I mean, nobody thinks he's top tier. Some people thought he was like among the worst.
Yo,
some people think mid, maybe.
In this suit, in this nice suit, like he had the knife in his intro and he puts it behind his back and it disappeared.
You mean into his reverse fanny pack? Yeah, it's right there. It's there.
Oh, it's there? Okay.
Just on the other side of the screen. Well when he turned around, exactly.
It swivels
then
around
it was
to
in the
his
front.
Yeah, exactly. It's a magic fanny pack.
Yeah, it's just back there. Don't worry about it, James.
Okay.
It's all going good for Keston right now.
Yeah. Gets the forward throw into the corner, and look at this. Keston right now.
The whip punish.
Yeah. Oh, man. And the proper timing for the meaty off of the double dash, gets the throw into the corner, and Keston with a great start.
We chatted a bit about Cody, but what do you think about Karen?
Karen has always been strong, right? She's always been a really good character, and, you know, I think she's just going to be strong again this year, so.
There's some talk that she might be top tier.
Oh, yeah? Okay. I hadn't caught wind of that around.
We will see. Again, this is all to be tested.
I mean, wasn't she kind of top tier last year, too?
I don't know if she was top tier, but she was a good one. Yeah.
She's definitely high tier. Okay, going with the EX for Senha right there. Check out Sodom in the background. This is the new stage, the new CPT season stage, and got all the characters in the background, and Sodom in the background.
Why are you calling out Sodom? There's Abigail back there. Is Sodom special?
Yes.
Okay, all right.
He was my main character in Alpha 1, so, you know.
Got it.
And of course, all the other guys over there. You can see all
the chance! No! That could have sealed the deal. That could have been the game.
Swatting him out of the air with the rocket.
These chances, they were there.
Ah, the overhead with the pipe. Oh, look at that. Haggers in the background. All the Andor family is all back there. ゚d㚚 or ゚d㚚, however you want to pronounce it. He's hanging out back there. Rolento's there somewhere
he
too,
is,
right?
Yeah, he's up in the top corner.
And then you can see at the top left of your screen, Mr. Spencer working on some stuff over there.
Yeah.
Part of the what is he doing over there?
I'm happy he's not paying attention.
I'm really sad I called him out.
Buttoned up otherwise. No, look at that guy.
All right. Keston keeping that pressure. Yeah, regular Zonk negative, EX Zonk of course plus. Oh wow, using that V skill. I think was that the first time we saw him use that V skill? Of course, gives himself a little bit of gray health, but has a lot of good invincibility in there.
Ooh, there's some scrambles.
Ooh,
and neither one really taking that much advantage of it.
Okay, well look at this. Ruby Fox now.
Get him!
Oh no. Put himself in it. He was doing so well, and then he just messed. He put himself with that slide, that negative situation.
I was just going to say, the setup's coming, but because of that V-trigger too from Karen, you got to think about it differently. You cannot autopilot versus that.
Again,
see? Spent? No, he didn't do it.
He's not going to spend it. That's so dangerous.
Oh, I'm worried. I'm worried.
One more mix-up. Wow, nice block on the low.
You know he'd love to do shoulder. Oh, come on! He did dash up skill.
Wow.
The madman.
That is a call out right there.
Wow. That's to put himself on the match point, too.
It's a madman. You think that he would be part of the mad gear.
He's reformed, James.
That's true. Well, he was never part of the
mad gear. But he is reformed. He's the mayor now.
Yeah.
He's
cleaning up the
he
match.
keeps pressing buttons after EX Song. And,
okay.
I love that because I feel that was Keston trying to prove that after EX he is plus, that it's his turn. Ruby Fox is like, nah, get out of here.
All right.
Oh,
here we go. Big punish. Ah! Nothing after the crush. Nothing. I think he just missed the dash or something. Oh, the rock. That rock is frustrating because you don't know if he's going to swing off of it or just let the rock drop. So when you try to challenge, okay, well, this is going to kill. And when you actually challenge the rock and he doesn't swing at it, a lot of times you hit him and then you get hit by the rock and then he like kicking the EX
converts,
on.
Yeah. It's a good trigger, there's no doubt.
Corollary, man. Karen's super always kills, so it's just the way it works. Even if you have full life. No, I'm just kidding.
I guess Cody was getting a little too hot. He had to take the tie off. Unbuttoned a little bit.
Is that like the alternate costume?
I guess.
Oh man, look at this pressure now.
Getting toasty in that corner too.
Oh, anti-air light punch.
I love that he had forced it, but he didn't get anything out of it.
Oh no, after that crack kick, he definitely, I'm not the crack kick, the ruffian kick.
Yeah. Ruby Fox at least has trigger, and that's been useful. Made good usage of it a couple of rounds ago.
Yeah, but Keston with the life lead, and I like how he's playing. He's just playing very footsie, very neutral. Yeah. Not trying to push anything too hard, letting Ruby Fox hang himself, you know, whiffing a shoulder like that.
Yeah, it's a very hands-off style.
See,
he expects the opponent to give in and take that rope and put it around his own neck. And that is happening.
Yeah, and Ruby Fox really is, you know, adamant about, you know, trying to do something with the shoulder
and that was
stuff,
after a crush counter sweep, which means the timing is always the same. There's no variation to it at that point. So just unfortunately an error in the meaty timing, and that was that. I'm still thinking about that double dash V skill.
Double dash.
What a madman!
It worked, dude. It worked.
It did. Yeah, you can't knock him on that.
But you know, that's one of those call-out moves, right? Because when you do something like that, it's gonna be you win or they win.
It's 50-50.
Yeah, it is just a full
absolute binary situation.
I am just going to put everything on the line with this one madman move.
Yeah, and it did work out. But you know what? Even if it doesn't work out, it can be all right. You know, it can at least make the opponent think you're so wild. You might do it again.
And you know, he was up one game. He was up one game, so you know.
All right, we're gonna move on to the next
Hey,
pool for
look
now.
at
This
this.
is pool A2. Let me tell you who's in that one. As you can see, one of them is Bonchan.
どうもさあということでカプコンプロツアーが2019今日から
Yes,
今日からカプコ
joining
ンプロツアー開始ですね。
Berry Crew.
Congratulations to him.
ボンちゃ
There's been a
ん
lot
ボン
of
ちゃん
Yeah, congrats to him. And he will be playing against No Need to Talk from the US. Also in this pool, CJ Truth is in there, Chris G is in there, Kazunoko's in there. And then, as
ああ
always,
や
we're
ヘッド
curious
セ
to
ットは
see
つ
what
くヘ
the
ッド
other
セット
players
も
don't necessarily know quite as
ヘ
well.
ボジャパンは入ってない
No Need to Talk started
Ebo Japan は関係ない
earlier round, defeated his first opponent, Party Pants
あれなんやな
Cruz.
You know,
ヘッドセットはスポンサーのためだけに持ってきた感じ
I
か
love watching pools for
イヤ
the
ホン
first
は
several
別
reasons.
です
Okay,
と
okay.
Not least is that that's where you get the most interesting names, right? Later on, it's boring. Justin Wong. All right, you were born with that name, buddy. Right? Even Wong Chan is, you know, it's the name,
Right.
right?
After
that,
Nothing crazy. You don't get Party Pants Cruise in the top 8.
I mean, to be fair, you know, if certain Korean players fly out, we do have a breast panty hip in
Okay.
in you know late tournament. So
That's
you know.
true. I mean, I guess that's not nothing. I do enjoy a Hot Dog 29.
Oh yeah, he's
It's
here
a good
as
one.
well,
He is
right?
here, yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, really, like almost all the players that you would hope could attend a tournament like this are here. Few exceptions.
I mean, it's the start. Everyone has been eager to test out all the stuff they've been practicing for the last 3 months, basically.
Yeah.
And I'm also really curious if we're going to see any high-level Kages here. 'Cause that was a character that when he came out, everyone was like, my God, Capcom, you've just created this character who's way too powerful.
There
And
was
then-
a couple weeks there.
yeah, and then all of a sudden everyone's like, this character is useless. And then it was like, this character, he's okay. And,
I don't
you
feel like
know,
I've seen a character that had that kind of response in a long time.
Yeah.
Typically, it's like, this character's not very good, and then later they're good. You know,
Right,
like
yeah,
it's usually
yeah,
that kind
uh-huh.
of from low to slightly higher progression. This was a case where he dropped, and I just feel like his stuff is so obvious
Yeah.
that you just see it and you're like, wow, I already know all of this about this character. That means he must have additional potential, and then it turns out that he doesn't. And then what do I do now? Like
えっ
it's
と
that kind
ね
of
明け
situation.
稼働そう昨日から
So
稼
I
働
don't
開始
expect to see very much of Kage, but we'll see. I do expect to see a bunch of Karen.
14から
Bonchan
どうもどうも
going with
14
Karen
ど
here, and
何
for
40って何が
Talk, we're looking at Lord.
何からや
Bonchan,
あ
of
昨日
course,
から来てくれてるってこ
everyone was
と
hoping that he would still be
ああ
playing
じゃあ
some of that
14からか
King
そう昨日から
Sagat
明けそこはぶっちゃ
Do
け
you
言う
think
と
that's
家
gonna
庭
come
用でい
now
いよ
and
ね
then he has a host of Karen.
Oh yeah,
He's got a host.
家庭用でいいよね
I mean, like,
店内対戦のあれが
to have a plethora of
ちょ
characters.
っと
Yeah,
ちょ
for
っ
sure.
とかなり文句出てるね
to be able to play them
そ
all
んな
at
に
a
やら
really
なきゃい
high
かんのっ
level
ていう
as well.
Yeah, he's got a gaggle.
しかもサイトがやばいよ2000年代
He's
前
pretty
半の
rounded
サイ
out
ト
right now for No Need to Talk. This is
1000
good to
円
see.
2000円い
Bonchan
かへんぐらい
testing the waters a little bit too. You can see where he is.
やばいよ
Yeah, Bonchan.
Seeing what his opponent. Whoa, all right.
Those opponents already pulled out a multitude of options over here. Wow, not really punishing that sweep, but at a rate where it's harder to punish. Okay, here comes Bonchan. And you know, we'll see this a lot. I talk about this at so many different tournaments, but when you see stronger players like Bonchan, oftentimes at the start, it looks like they're vulnerable. But then,
バーディーと
they're
ベ
just
ガ
gathering that
バーディー
information,
と
they're
ベ
figuring
ガ
out
と
what their
アビゲイ
opponent
ル
likes
だ
to
けに
do.
負けた
Yeah, that is a big part of it. He just tried for super,
ふ
not
ざ
quite
け
there.
んなよあのキャラマジで家庭用マジであんなあれやる理由ないよ
Already
本当か
canceled
家
into
で
the
家庭
I'm sorry, into the
あとネット対戦だけでええと思
Oh,
うはいらないっていうか家庭用店内なんていう
but
の
I understand why.
店内対戦オンリーっていうのがないらしいからかなりあれっぽい
No need to talk.
あのままじゃ多分今秋来てくれる勢が多分来なくなるよ今日はちょっと触ってみようかなって言って触りに来たやつはなんかめっちゃ減ったらしいな多分間違いなくゲーセン今家庭用でやったやつゲーセン来なくなるわやらなくて済むから干されるからああ店内対戦は干されるから絶対やられんようになるよだって勝てねえんだもん
Basically, his fists do the
面白くねえ
talking.
っつって
Maybe too silent.
勝てねえやつらにやられるし今やってるやつが入ろうにも
And like I said, this is how it usually goes with a
あ
lot of
の
these, right?
間
So
違いな
now
く
Bonchan has figured out a lot of the information that he needs of what kind of player No Need to Talk is.
できません今のところそれがないからかなりブーブー言われてる
There was nothing
店
else
内
there.
優
I mean,
先 店内優先とかあるねんけど、限定がないんよね。だから相当あれやと思うよ、あれ。
Asking something about the audio for the console here, I believe. Letting his opponent know that he's just trying to get something taken care of over here. As we mentioned, Bonchan just recently married, and one of the coolest things about, when I see a lot of these players in Japan getting married and everything.
家庭用で十分やし、本当にこの1ヶ月のせいは多分ストゴかそる可能性高いわ。あと確実に30分、もうさすがに4年5年おるから多少簡単な会話ぐらいはできんちゃうか。奥さんバリバリのキャリアウーマンやろうし。あれのだって5分もせんうちに100円解けるよ。ほんまに早いよ。わからんまま死んでいくんやから。しかも連戦機能はマジでいらん。テンポ悪い。まあ腹立つからあれ。しかもいい夫人にイライラするからよ。同ランクと多分あれは間違いなく流行らんよ。新宿大捨てやばいらしいね。大捨て16台、じゃあ16台か。じゃあ8セットウルフあったん全撤去やろ。びっくりしたわ。まあ入れて4セットぐらい残るのかなと思ったら8セット全台撤去やからな。ありえ。ラグは若干ちょっとラグいっていう人もいたりする。
Went out on the limb, it paid off. First place will get 700. Second place will get 350. So it's a big difference.
You get several points.
Right, yeah.
ボンちゃん困ってます。
Bonchan is up 1 game to 0 right now.
頑張れボンちゃん。拙い英語でなんとかなってる。あとはブブったりするらしいからね。結局音出ないんか。まあ正直言っちゃ悪いけど、まあ俺も触るけどウルフォーはやめないな。ウルフォーやめない。そこそのなんていうん、家庭用で十分やし。負け楽しいよ。勝てるからとかいうレベルもあるけど、結局家で面白くないゲームを外でやる理由ないよなって思ってるだけ。あれ多分かそるぞ。ほんまバーディーとアビゲールのあっさいのにもボッコボコにされベガとかのあっさいのに負けるしさ、ふざけんなよと思うもん。強い行動してるだけっていうか、ほんまありえんわ思って。マジで100円入れてアビゲールとかバーディーと対戦する理由ないわ。あれか教えてくれや、あれと対戦する理由を。
Haitani, Momochi, PR Balrog, and LPN.
Oh, yeah, there's only 4 of these
players on there. すごい裏だな。いつも言ってたとこがウルフォなくなったからな。ウルフォなくなったらマジ痛い。ウルフォできるとこ探さないな。
Pool F2 has Cien, Mago, JB, Neon, OGeon, Nigel, Mike Too Strong, FGC Jesus, Serpentorus, Magnegro. James, that was one pool that I just read to you. Did you hear those?
You know the worst thing about it is I'm really excited for the player Mike Too Strong, who did really well at Frosty Faustings earlier this year. And he said that was like the second big tournament.
シャトーっていうシャトーが一番ウルフストゴ入れてるんやけど全台撤去されてるからね。マジでありえ。みんなもうウルフォーでマジ来ねえって言ってるし、全台なくなったら痛い。その代わりなんかストゴは流行り、ストゴはなんかそのなんていうサイクロップス勢、家庭用ガチ勢が結構ひいきにする可能性高いねあれは。ただ仲良くなるんかなとは思ってるけど、まあ、ネット対戦ある限りあるから多分ほんまになんか店内対戦組とネット対戦組っていうか、ウルフォーからおる人らと仲良しという感じでなると思うわ。当分は多分話。
just does well against Gal because she can pressure with the shoulder through the sonic boom, you know. But again, you know, this is one of those things right now. I'm sure no need to talk probably plays
筐体系だと 100% 言えるガンダム。絶対どこのゲーセン行ってもガンダムはマジで変わらんね。もう金ばっこばっこいってる。次は多分鉄拳なんのかな。うん、あとはもうゲーセンによるってやつ、ウルフォーやったりギルティやったりとか昔のゲームやったりとか。ただ絶対言えるのはどこのゲーセンでも絶対ガンダムは入れんとあかん。だからチンパンだからウキーウキー言って貯金箱や。ガンダム勢の金の使い方は半端ないから、あいつら金は金じゃないから、金持っとるからもう。
ガンダム勢なんか見てて怖かったわ。
それは動物園や。動物園って言われてんねんから。あいつは金は持っとるからな。
Less buttons again from No Need to Talk. I feel like it was working a little. Every time I feel like he gets scared from hitting buttons.
It does seem like a hallmark of his style, yeah.
Yeah, it seems like it was working before. Nice shimmy right there, the classic, and again, 2 times in a row. Maybe this is one of those things that Bob Chan has just kind of got to read on.
だからウルフォーがね、場所によったら流行ったりとかしてるやろうけど、やっぱりこれからどうなるかな。てかシャトーマジウルフォー増えてくれんと困るわ。ウルフォー復活せえんかな。ちょっとは入れてほしかったな、2セットぐらいは。あそこまで全体適応はないわ。
The paucity of buttons right now in No Need to Talk style, it's just maybe too little.
The what?
The paucity? The dearth, James.
なんか変な当たり方したな。
Alright. No Need to Talk's got to battle back a little bit. Unfortunately, already used all the trigger.
ネシカ洗濯台もないの？
ネシカ洗濯、俺がひいきにしてたとこはなくなった。ネシカ洗濯台もない。あるんだけど KOF オンリーになってる。
Oh, the counter hit. Oh, he went for the upside down kick, but Bonchan went for buttons instead. So Bonchan does take it, but no need to talk. Really looking good with that guy.
ウルフォーだけはちょっとどっかで探さなあかんな。できそうなとこ。モンテ行きゃいいんやろうけどな。多分これからすごいことな。これからだから逆にウルフォー勢がどうなのな、ストコ流行るかな。1ヶ月したらちょっと多分変わると思う。多分
昔は50円でワンプレーとかあったけど今もあるんかな。
今もあるよ、ちっちゃいところやったら50円1クレ、50円2クレでスパツ X とかできるし。おっくりしい。1ヶ月見たら分かると思うわ。
That's a significant read, and I like that you can express yourself in that kind of understated way. I've really come to appreciate that.
That little interaction right there, the quick rise or back roll, wake up buttons right there. A lot of people just see the wake up buttons and they don't process the quick rise, back roll, and just the history. Are they quick rising? Are they back? You know, and how that leads to that kind of mind game is in there. So
pretty cool. I really like that.
Yeah.
All right, next one we're gonna have is Chris G from the US of A versus NLMB Star Espionage, also from the US of A.
Okay. Chris
That's
G.
in pool B1.
明けでポイント貯めるとかゲームでも使えるコスもらえますとか来ないんかね。
Okay.
Yep, it is.
Yep, there you see him sitting down, getting ready to play. Still part of Team Evil Geniuses.
So Star Espionage beat 25-foot Phantom in his first round. It means he gets to play against Chris. I'm telling you, man, the pools have the best names. You can't disagree with that.
No, I can't. For sure.
What did we get? Okay, so I told you about the incredible F2 pool with Cien, Mago, JB, Neon, OGeon, Nigel, Mike Too Strong, FGC Jesus, Serpentorus, and Magnegro.
That is pretty much that's the pool you don't want to be in right now. I feel like
that's like the pool. Remember the infamous maybe NorCal pool of death in order to qualify into the later rounds, right? I feel like that's that pool, but it's just a regular pool in this tournament. The tournament's so stacked.
Evo 2002, the black pool of death, basically. Yeah.
Right, the legendary one.
Yeah, I was a part of that pool.
Were you?
Remember. Oh yeah, that was not fun.
But again, at least 3 people make it out of each pool. Although I'm sure their reward will be to play against somebody just as strong in the next round.
Of course,
right?
of course. You know, just making it into semifinals definitely gives you just kind of a little confidence boost, and a little bit of comfort.
Yeah, if nothing else, it's like something you can take away. It's not a trophy, but you know, it's that kind of feeling. You've won something, right? There's an accomplishment that you can point to.
Interesting. Okay, so Chris G, character who's been, a player who's been using a lot of Ibuki in previous seasons here. He started with Guile in Season 1 as soon as Guile came out.
Yeah.
And
he had one of the early fun Guiles.
Yeah.
You remember.
And here he is. He's going back to Guile, maybe just as a matchup thing. Just to fight Akuma. Akuma, obviously a character who has remained very, very strong. And Guile is one of those
で
characters
ファイナルラウンドは今日初日明けでポイントを貯めるとこれ家庭で使えるコスモレスとかないんかねないねむしろあのサイト見たら分かるわやばいわあのサイト
That was a super turbo call out right there, you know, just jumping at the beginning of the round to punish a fireball.
あのサイト見たら分かるけどいつの時代のサイトのあれやねんって思うで
Espionage finds its mark.
Right. We've
Nice.
already seen some good stuff out of Star Espionage. This is not going to be an easy one for Chris right here. Nope.
Chris trying to get out of the corner, but yet Star Espionage says, you are not
ゴー
escaping.
キやっぱ
You
ダ
are
メだっ
staying
て
right there, and I'm going to finish you off with this combo.
キリバ
Great
あのサイトはすごいわ今のこの時代に
You can see even
ほ
a
んま
little
に
bit ago,
2000
the
年
way
代
the
初期の
Star
キリバンと
Espionage
か
was playing, it was-
カ
there's
キ
clearly
コ
some
カ
strength
キコヨロとか
there.
書いてそう
Clearly nothing's going on.
カキコどもだよほ
So
ん
now
ま
the question is, so you know, I talked about how the top players, the known top players like Chris G, you know, will use those first rounds as information and stuff like that. But that one I felt like was a very, very solid win for Star Espionage.
Yeah, and he even ate the jump in roundhouse at the beginning of Chris. Remember, he still won the round.
Oh boy, got thrown in the
つ
corner.
けすぎるやろっていうか3ヶ月ぐらいあんのにあれはないと思うわ
Dancing that Star Espionage is doing, but
中足でない
That's a big bummer for him.
すごいわ
Gives Chris a huge amount of
あれはす
control
ごい
in
わあ
that
のサイ
shot.
トは
Yeah, gonna give him some extra lives basically that way.
Got him? I think he
Oh, no,
hits,
yeah.
yes.
There we go, and he's got a bunch of meter.
He
One
saved it
hit,
all.
one hit, one hit.
春
That's
国もあ
why.
るよ
Or Demon.
And it's the threat
春国
right
入ってた
now.
なあースカゲー
With
シ
the
ー
J-O-R
kick. He whipped a jump light kick into the demon. That was sick.
Talk about J.R. Rodriguez's evil twin. It wasn't jump jab in the Demon. It was
すごい
jump
わ
short
今のご
demon.
時世のサイトじゃない
Star
Wow.
Espionage.
The ancient technology.
He is
ちょっと
definitely
ごめんごめん離れま
gotten
す
some intel on his opponent here. Great start. Taking game number 1 over Chris G. Are we going to see, is Chris G going to be our first upset casualty of this tournament?
You know it's going to happen at some point.
Oh,
there
yeah,
just are so
yeah.
many strong players.
And we even mean strong players by people like Star Espionage.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
don't see a lot, you know?
Yeah, not necessarily known players.
Right. And again, that's
Or maybe
why.
he's known where he's from. I mean, to be honest, I don't want to speak too much. He's not a player I'm familiar with, but
Right.
maybe where he's from, he's the local terror.
Yeah, exactly, and that's again, you know, we talked about it earlier. Why I love these tournaments here, and we get to see the local players, the local strong players. But here comes Chris G right now, remaining calm as ever. All right, okay, Chris G taking that round there. And Star Espionage, which with a little head nod right there, almost called him Star Soldier, which is an old shmup from the Nintendo days.
Wow. It's cool, man. Sometimes I get teleported back 20 years, too. I notice it happening the older I get.
Just those things that stick with you as a kid. You
Ooh,
know?
what was that?
Uppercut
Hurricane?
Tatsu? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the upside down kick. Okay. Oh,
That's happened so many times. And
Yeah.
Chris, I feel like he's trying to establish that. He wants to see the whiff. He just hasn't actually gotten a punish on it.
Oh, I thought he blocked that. I thought he didn't do anything, but sure enough, he had the meaty in there. So Chris G's wake up worked. Trying to get in
The
there with those
shield.
air fireballs.
Got him.
Activation,
Yes,
yes.
definitely.
And oh, he didn't go for the. Oh, he didn't
don't
have the
think he
meter.
can,
He
yeah.
didn't have the meter. He didn't have the meter.
But keep in mind, the demon exists.
Oh,
Oh, did he try
he
it? Did he
tried
try
it.
it? Did he try it?
Sure.
Yo,
he did.
what if he accidentally crossed himself up while he jumped over and he screwed it up?
Yeah.
What
that was
if?
probably true.
Ooh, boy. You see him blowing into his hands there. It is a little chilly in this room at the beginning. but that's for the best, because as more and more people come in, it's going to heat up. That's how it always happens in these things.
Yeah, of course, of course.
You got to get the human body heat to warm things up and have those air conditioners pumping so it doesn't get too gross.
Oh, yeah. Because I am definitely chilly here.
Yeah,
but,
for now,
that background, works for it and everything.
That's true, yeah. I mean, it's frigid outside for us, coming from Los Angeles.
That's true.
Actually, no, it's been cold in LA lately.
Again, mistimed meaty. Oh, that's going to be...
read.
Oh, but that could have been so much more. And nice reaction with the parry and the punish, staying in there with the demon flip.
We're not seeing the anti-airs as much anymore. As this has gone on, there's more and more control out of Chris. Even though he's not, dunking on his opponent, he's taking fewer risks, and I see Star Espionage taking more.
Oh my god, he got hit by the second hit of the sweep.
First would have been canceled to the trigger anyway.
But I do like Star Espionage. He's used the demon flip several times, and he's always kind of gone for different options off it. No anti-air!
Right. I'm very surprised.
Yeah.
Considering what we saw out of him in the first round, this round doesn't quite look the same.
Yeah, you can see maybe a little bit more nerves kicking in.
I wonder, yeah. We're looking at his face. I just saw a head shake. He doesn't look happy, and he's got kind of a slumped playing style right now.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're starting to feel like, oh man, I was so close. But
right.
Of course, no. You got to take him out. Got to take him out. No, again.
Again, he's bringing in the harder and harder reads.
Yeah, but the nice thing about it is Chris G really... Oh, never mind. I was about to say Chris G really hasn't punished him too badly for it, but then he punishes him badly for that fireball. But here comes Star.
Okay, hey, he's out of the corner at least.
Yeah, to the other
Maybe
side.
he can build on this a little bit. He gets a hit. Can he dash it for more?
No!
He tried for too much.
He tried the combo with Tatsu. It didn't quite reach, but he still has that meter, and he still has the demon. He still has the demon. Can he get him again?
All right, well, I don't know. Chris is looking forward. He dashes up.
The
read. He's safe,
demon.
but it's all right. Chris is out of there, and he essentially starved Star Espionage of the resources, and there you go. It was just a lot of consistency out of Chris as time went on, and that's a big part of being an experienced top player. Star Espionage had an excellent first game, but I felt as it went on that he just was kind of getting in his own head about it. He was not as confident towards the end. Felt like he needed to take bigger risks.
Right, and even landing that demon in the first game, I feel like might have hurt him a little bit, because at the end there, I think he was a little too eager to try to land another demon. And, that's how Chris had that read on the Wake Up. Even when I saw it, I felt like Wake Up Demon, I was like, Wake Up, oh man. But
there you go. I mean, again, it's just the consistency part of it is a huge player in being a top player. Big part of things. So we're gonna take a break. After this, we got Blar Lad versus Tokido coming up next. You are definitely gonna want to stick around for that.
Oh man, okay.
This is the path of my destiny.
Pleased to meet you.
Citywide outbreak. You are advised to take shelter at the police station.
Anybody here?
I don't like the sound of that.
We're getting out of here. Leon!
My mission is to take down Umbrella's entire operation. They're secretly making bioweapons.
Count me in.
Available now for PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and PC. Rated M for mature.
Do you struggle to find happiness? Do you get the feeling there's something greater for you? There is.
This is the path of my destiny. Dare you challenge the key? DC を取り戻す。我々は ゚d゚щ。未来に名を刻む。
Play it on the world's most powerful console.
24時間働いてまくれ。替えはいくらでもいる。
ちょっと待ってください。
なんだお前は。
もっと現場のことを考えていただきたい。
お前らは俺の言うことを聞いていればいいんだ。
でも社長でいられると思うなよ。
何？
社長解任に賛成の方、ご起立ください。ご起立ください。立って。
一度座ったら立ちたくない。
立つって言ってたでしょ。
AK レーシング。
Much more active offensive style from Ryan.
Yeah, there you go.
And he's made the right reads. Now Rog's gonna have to recognize that and tailor his gameplay accordingly. I actually like him backing off there. I think that's smart.
お、ライアン対バログ。熱いよ。この時代戻ってこないかな。この時代戻ってこないかな。端まで詰めりゃね、この組み合わせ絶対バイソンいける。端まで詰めりゃの話やけど。うわ、うまい。あれな、判定クソ下強いよな。デストラクション。やっぱこの時代の方がゲーム派手だよな。わあ、見てる。うまい。ああ、まあまあまあまあまあまあ、ダスト打ちたくなるよな、今の場合は。今の場合は打ちたくなるわ。打っちゃうよねってやつよね。タイガー2。タイガーアッパーク。やっぱこの時代やっぱかっこええな。でも結構あれやな、ピアルバログ無茶してる。はい。こうなるとやっぱりサガットだよなって感じ。基本は。やってた。今は最近は知らん。やってたよ。最初バイソン使ってて楽しくやってたけど、なんか途中から豪気に変えてたね。だけどログはあんまりこのゲーム合ってなかったね。強かったけど、強いけどってやつやったね。わーお、よくあるやつ、よくあるやつ。まああれは逆転できへんからね。
これがボンちゃんですか？
いいえ、ライアンです。今の EX アッパーから終わってたな。わあ今のは切れる。今のは切れるわ。ふざけんなよ言うてるわ多分。最高やね今の。
この熱い抱擁がジャポネにはないね。
ないね。ジャポネ。ていうかファイナルラウンドであれ発表あんのかね、シーズン4の関するキャラクターの発表は。なんか新しいステージ出てるな。3月26日に新ステージスト503かな、03じゃねえな、あれなんだ、02か、02のステージかな、これ02のベガのステージって言ってんかな、草むらのとこ、覚えてる人は覚えてるかもしれんけど、あのステージが復活。
草原みたいなやつ。
Welcome back to the internet program. It's final round 2019. We have Street Fighter V. I am really excited for this match. This is one that's very early. Again, that's just how it's going to be. All the early round matches are going to be good. This is on the right, of course, Tokido. Everybody knows him. How could you not? On the left, is somebody I think a lot of people should know. Blarlat is a very strong player coming out of Southern California. He's gotten a lot of first place, a lot of top threes at Wednesday night fights there. He's really been running the show for quite some time now. And it's with Abigail. And he's, there's talk about Abigail. He's too nerfed, right?
Yeah,
too
he's
much.
one of the characters. I think he's like the #1 character I've heard that actually nerfed too much.
I think that's true. And he certainly is nerfed. However, I still think that he's quite strong.
5期練習したいんでね、5期はちょっと練習したいんで。勉強しよう。
I mean, the buttons are still the buttons.
Buttons are great. I mean, some of them are more whiff punishable, but still, they're quite good. And he's got okay. One of the problems that was a backdash to escape the command grab, but his command grab does have way less range. There's no doubt about it.
本当にバカだよな、このキャラ。本当にバカだよな、このキャラ。
Japan Street Fighter Rage League right now. His team is in bottom place right now.
Right.
So Tokido, I mean, obviously not necessarily his fault, but with his teammates and everything. But
he's still going to be good. He'll never be a
仕返し組っていうのがなくなっちゃったからね、この文化に。
Are you saying that I'm trying to say that he's a bad player
Maybe.
now?
ロート時々。ソニーミュージック時々やで。あれやで、ソニーミュージックってことはあれやからね、FGO の大変なことになった、大変なことになった、大変なことになった。FGO の好きとあれやからね、もしかしたら FGO に時々参戦。
But shout out, I definitely want to give a little bit of shout outs though to Tokido. You see right there, the Roto Z Tokido.
Yes.
Is that the eye drop brand? Yeah, and then
they sell eye drops among other things.
Yeah, and then he also got sponsored by.
今年は果たしてどんな新鮮な面白いキャラク
big intended whiff punish there by Blarlad, but instead it's Tokido who comes away with the good whiff punish for himself. He's got the pressure.
Yeah, Tokido's got to make some big
減
moves
る
in
んだ
the
よな
game
これまたスタンチアホやな
Overhead low.
Stun.
It was
There
just a
was
straight
low,
mix-up,
yeah.
and especially as Abigail, where instant overheads are credible, you just really got to make that hard call out. Smart mix-up by Tokido. He's got the corner again.
Yeah, side switch
本当
on
な
that
膝やばい
combo. And now back to just look at this. Look now, all of a sudden, you know what? I've done all that damage. I'm gonna play very patient now.
遠距離なんもない
I'm
の
just gonna sit.
Ooh,
Oh,
no!
but he wasn't expecting Tokido to get hit.
Right.
He was expecting him to block the second hit of that run and then go into the command grab and hit him. And the hit stun is much longer than the block stun. And so he tried to go for the throw while he was still in the hit stun.
I think there's some credibility to the idea that Abigail might not be considered a true grappler anymore due to the nerfs on his command grabs. Maybe more like Nikali, who of course has it, and it's a big option for him, but it's not, you don't think of him as a grappler per se. I feel like that might be true for Abigail
調整あるのかキャラ増えるのかが
I mean,
なあ
even if
Next hit.
you are
Kills
アビゲール
probably,
めん
to
ど
be
く
honest.
さいわっていうか面白くないな
So Tokido has to be very.
あ
He spent one of the bars.
He
spent
did.
one
あ
of
れ
the
で
bars.
前まではあれであれがもんなアビゲールパンチ入ってたんやからすごいキャラやったわ
V-Trigger is active for Tokido right now. V-Trigger 1 very
本当に
dangerous
ク
for
ソキャラだよな
Look at that spacing. Oh,
残るんです
Fireball still there. Yep.
Yep.
Okay, so there's some damage, but no more V-Trigger.
Got him. Tokido's on a roll. You gotta respect that he does.
And now
Backing
Tokido
off.
back. Yeah,
分から
back
ん
to
けど
this
ねでも
zone
この時
again.
期ぐらいやででもいつもなんか4月ぐらいに
Okay,
時
there
計
we
入ってた
go.
から
That
ね
back heavy punch built
さあ
all the
ゲー
rest
ジマッ
of
ク
his
ス
meters.
ゲージマックスアビゲール
He's gonna get
He takes the risk.
slapped in the face. He's gonna get slapped in the face.
Oh, he's got trigger too. Honestly, I didn't even notice until right now.
It was not canceled or anything.
20 seconds, 19. Blarlad now trying to wait it out. He's got the life lead, and he can kill.
Oh, no,
he can
we
kill.
got hit by
He can
the-
kill.
the-
Even just shim.
Oh, he tried to shimmy him. Ah! No super.
あーやっちゃった
That jump roundhouse.
やっちゃった飛んじゃっ
The
た
farthest instant overhead in the game. Just
The
about.
low jump of Abigail taking game number 1 for Blarlad, and no emotion or change of expression on his face. That is
今やった
good.
時
Not
々もう
celebrating
号機使わざるを得ないよ
too
な
early. Yes, I took a game out of the Tokido. I'm the best, you know. Just remaining calm and collected. Stay focused with that cyber Abigail.
The big metal man.
I mean, honestly, Abigail should have been the one that was turned into
Ooh, the walk forward strong.
turned into
Footsies
Guts
right now.
Man, but that's a whole other story.
Oh no.
今回今までで一番に挑戦
Wow, what a challenge. Very gutsy challenge.
まあまあ、まあ、今までで一番戦えるようにはなったけど結局上が変わらなすぎるから上のままでいいよ
Tried to get
Oh,
under,
what's that?
couldn't quite make
ダメ
it.
だ
The crowd's
ビゲル
into
が
it right
強い
now.
わ
Everybody's looking at this
それ
match.
がマジで
Tokido on
さ
ropes.
本当に面白いんだよキャラとの対戦が本当面白くない
Damage, but no more V-Trigger now for Tokido. This is the same situation he was in last time. Oh, wow,
That's
the
a lot of
frame
damage.
trap.
It's almost stunned. Next hit, maybe?
Oh,
Grab.
wow, but death is the oh my god. I thought death would be the
おーなん
problem,
とか
but
勝っ
the
た
forward throw actually got the stun. I didn't think a throw was going to be enough, but
Well, his
Abigail's
stun count was nerfed.
yeah, I was just about to say Abigail's stun count was lowered this
あ
season.
り方すぎんねん
Oh, that jump again.
That people want a new CVS 2 game. I'm looking at a short hop
まあ、息
straight
吹
out
が
of
強い
that.
よね
Again.
ベガも強い
Jumping roundhouse caused
ベ
so
ガは
much hit
結局
stun that even at that timing it
キ
gives
ベ
him
ガ
the
ゴー
combo.
キバー
Another
ディ
huge challenge out of
この
Tokido.
辺がねやっぱり変わらないのは
Whipping again,
だ
not
から
doing a
僕は
jump
ゴー
attack
キと
again.
ベガ
You know,
ゴーまあでも
knowing
明け
that
でやるんだったらゴーキベガやろう
Yeah,
な
huge
マジで
potential. But that's good because now he's
ゴーキ買っ
scared
ちゃったけど
Tokido
ゴー
from
キ練
doing
習しよう
jump
と思ってるけど
attacks.
That's
You know?
true.
とりあえず
Got
簡
him
単
out
だ
of the
し
air probably.
No,
Oh my
he
gosh, what a
missed.
smart
Wow.
call. And the jump fierce lands. Blarlad's in trouble. Next one's stunned and the round and the game.
And
Tokido
then he
gets
went
it.
for
The
Last
grab.
time he went for the throw, so he was like, you know what? You're gonna think I'm gonna try to change it up.
Yeah.
So I'm going back to the throw.
Yeah.
So throw Keto takes game number 2, and he has tied it up 1-1. But again, I like the facial expressions of Blarlad here. Again, no change in emotion or expression, no look
気
of
合い一段上げた
discouragement.
ね
He knows he's in there.
かもね
Oh, he's definitely in
ゴ
there.
ー
Yeah,
キ
it's
も
so
強
close.
いね
ゴーキも強いゴーキは多分でもあれや大体今やってるやつはほぼほぼまず一強はゴーキだろうと言われてるね一強というかとにかくもうやることがもう全部揃いすぎてやばい
Doesn't matter. He's still getting the offense going. Nice
バーディー
conversion
は
off the
ね
top
結
hit.
局 V トリ2が強すぎる。リターンがでかい。
Backing off. He's really got to navigate that huge third screen in front of Abigail that Abigail controls so well. That's a range where
やっぱり相手しててしんどいよあのキャラは。
V-trigger 2 into what? That's the question. We haven't seen it
中
used
盤
much
中
yet.
盤
Plus 5s
有
on
利
those
有利
stance
有利
rounds.
って。
Yeah, but
Pretty good.
and a lot of gray health built up by that.
Ah.
Tokito trying to hang back. Gain some
Oh,
of that.
get him!
追いかけ
Yeah.
た
You're not going anywhere.
Not punished
Oyukaketa
into death. Luckily for Tokito, I don't know that he could have in that situation. Would have been difficult.
Oh, wow, clips him with the sweep. He went for the sweep with no V trigger to cancel it either. Tokito
Trying to get out of there. Trying to get out of there.
Oh, but Tokito did block
Hey!
it.
あるよ。あ、死んだ死んだな。
That should
こっち
know.
使った。あーっとこれは
Didn't notice that he got the meter.
まあまあしゃあない。
Man, it's
ラウンド考えたら使えんわ
a
な。
slight advantage.
ラウンド考えたら使えんけどこの様子やと使った方が良かったかもってやつやったよね。
Oh yeah.
どっちもあるよ。
Gotta watch out
ど
for
っ
that
ちもあるよ。
jump roundhouse again. The audience.
That pixel. 15 now on the clock. Got
やっぱりザンクこれですよ。
He tried to punch him out of the
ザ
air
ンクが
early
強
with
す
the
ぎるや
towards
ばい
heavy,
な。
but he was just reaching and it just wasn't far enough. Maybe pixels too low.
I was looking forward to this match, and it is living up to the hype.
Oh, I'll say.
まあまあ実際通常は防御が弱いっていうのはあるからね。
Wasn't expecting that to hit.
た
but he
だ
was expecting
あれ
that
やと
one.
思う。単
Gets
純
the
に
hit
俺
confirmed.
もそうやと多分。
動かされすぎてる感がある。
ただでも
Good read again by Tokito. He's really gotten a beat on that.
上のキャラに行けるっていうのはでかくない？
It's gonna be close here.
苦手キャラもおるとは思うけど上のキャラに大体有利つけれるってなかなかないでこのゲームで。
Oh, but Tokito with the light punch challenge. And Tokito takes it over Blarlad in an epic battle right there. Last round definitely was a little more lopsided, but Blarlad gave Tokito everything he had.
That was a round 2 match.
In that match, yeah.
It must be said, I think that Tokito's defense was excellent. It was so he challenged in such strong ways, and in situations where typically you don't expect it. You don't expect like a jab after a jump roundhouse. You don't expect a jab after something like stand strong up close,
The
which came
V-trigger
earlier.
activation right there at the very end.
Yeah.
He activated V-trigger, and Tokito just said, "You know what? I'm going to counter you because
Exactly
you're probably
right.
going to try to walk up and command grab me or something like that."
Right. He just had an excellent read on that stuff. There was more good stuff out of Tokito than that, obviously. His understanding of when to jump in and do an attack or not, right, to try to bait Blarlad, fireball or not. Like, his approach was really strong too, but I think what stands out to me about that is his defense. That's so strong.
Yeah. But, I mean, great job to Blarlad, like you said, been doing really, really well at Wednesday Night Fights. So, you know, hope we get to see a lot more of him traveling and going to a lot of events and doing well all around the country.
わかんないけどね、僕もそんなただのたかがスパ台ぐらいスパ台もあるかどうかぐらいの人間なんで。
I was about to say, you know, he still has a chance to make it out on loser side, but whew,
I know, yeah.
It's just like a pool of
Keep in mind, that pool has, again, Tokito and Blarlad, Cool Kid, Nephew, Salty Kid, Ice Effect, Dual Kevin, also top names to look out for in that pool. Only 3 make it out.
It's sharks. Everything is a pool of sharks right now, so.
What do we got? Oh, speaking of another strong Abigail, it's
he's
the Cool
coming
Kid
up.
93.
There we go. He's going up against TFGC Ass Math. Yep.
What?
There he is right
something
now.
Out of me? Okay.
Ass Math right there. Amica player, of course.
Yep.
Going to be calculating all of the flying peaches to the precise distance.
Yep.
Going to be calling out ゚d㚏щ for some palgebra.
まあでも結局豪輝ベガ使った方が早いから豪輝もベガもねやっぱりね足遅いの体育弱いのちょっときついなって強いんだけどね攻めっていうか中大攻撃で有利取りすぎやろあのキャラほんまあとなんだろうねやっぱ今やるんだったらもう絶対豪輝やと思うもんとりあえずはまあ強くなりたいけどねバイソンは中の中って感じです。マジでバイソンどうやったらあのキャラ勝てんのやろうね。投げキャラにアーマー持ちキャラ。
I think that's what we expect out of Ass Math with that Mika T-shirt on. So I think Abigail might make sense, but we'll see. See what he does. after this, you will want to stick around. It looks like the expectation is that we're gonna have Red Bull Bonchan versus GGP Kazunoko in winners semifinals.
Wasn't Kazunoko at the wedding as well? You know?
Winners semifinals of the pool. Okay. Cody.
Aha. Aha.
Okay. So he makes good on his assertions on Tweetland that he doesn't think Abigail's very strong.
Well, I just remember him also having a tweet that he was just like, "This gives me a chance to play my Cody now," you know, and he seems kind of excited about this character. And you know, a cool kid. I just feel like he's one of those players who likes to play lesser used characters.
I think that's
you
true.
know. So when he played Rashid, remember that was season 1 when everyone was like, "Rashid, what is this character?"
Right, he was one of the few.
You know, like what does this character do?
クールキットじゃん。
And
ク
as
ール
a
キット
forward,
コーディに変え
he
たん
played
や。
Cody back in Street Fighter Cross Tekken. He played Bob Cody.
Yeah, so cool kid, definitely, like I said, a fan of using
Season
some
3
unusual character. Oh no, he wasn't expecting that to hit.
ミカも弱くはないよな。ミカもあれだよな、相対的に評価上がったって感じがする。でもバーディーがやっぱりいかついわ。ひどいわあのキャラ。
Oh, the whip punish. Stan Roundhouse is look. Cody's footsies are not the greatest.
Cody,
Right?
どうやって抜けん
Roundhouse
だ
is
よ
a good button. It's got great range, but it is very
コーディ
whip
かっ
punishable.
こいいわ。
でも弱いとな、
One
弱
way to
い
get
のは
through. He can stick on you.
あ
He's
の
one
なん
of
て
the
いうの
best
スト
in the
時
game.
代、ウルフォー時代のあのゴリゴリ感がどこ行ったんやって思うわ。
Of course, but he gets punished for it. Afmath, genius.
ほんま
Well, he's got that trigger
ウ
now.
ルフォー
That
時
V
代のあ
trigger
の
too
なんていうのもう
is
攻
so
撃特化感があったのに
don't jump when he has
あ
that
れなくなったんか
ready to
な。
swing. Plus again, yep, going in. Oh, ooh, yeah, you forgot that there's that follow-up at the very end with the V trigger 2 activated. It's that good old Rekka-Ken third catching people all of a sudden.
Yep. Okay, Afmath a little bit more insistent at the start. Yeah.
Wow, nice reaction to the drop kick. You just don't want to deal with
まあ
that
ベガ
mix-up
使うんだった
situation
ら
when she gets you in the drop
どう
kick, then you have to
ベ
deal
ガの
with
使い方な
with the
難し
Street
いあ
Fighter
れは
V
なん
mix-up
か
right there.
もうちゃっちゃとなんか固めて前捨て入れてもう投げとタクったらええんだろうなって思ってる。
Wow.
Yeah, it's a
Just
good buff.
poking away with
Down
that.
medium blade
Yeah.
buff
とに
too.
かく
That's the thing,
と
is
に
that
かく
Cody has
ちょっとでも近づけて
really good range on
有利攻撃取れたらマジやばいと
Oh,
思う。
shout out to Mr. RC. Yikes.
あとゲージはほとんどもう EX2 に回すとか有利取れる EX 技でも固めにいったらもういいんちゃうかなっていうイメージあるけ
It's
ど
a
な。
big advantage for Cool Kid. Afmath still has got a lot going for him.
とりあえず V トリ2が分からんから V トリ1オンリーにしてるけど V トリ1だけでも
No,
全
he
然強い
just
から
it
な。
was too much all at once. He was hoping to get the whip punish, and that's not what came up.
Yeah, it's like you
So
said. He
dividends
had
go to Cool Kid Cody.
He has all those resources sitting there. Had all those resources ready to go. Just couldn't find the right opportunity
コー
to
ディ
use
は
them.
相性悪いとマジきつい。
だね。
Cool Kid Cody.
Oops, he accidentally kept the pom-poms on, but you know what? We're gonna let it rock.
What, is that bad?
I mean, technically, I think it's not allowed.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I think there's a rule that says you can't have the pom-poms, but
ボンボンダメ
yeah,
よ
see,
と。
yeah, so I think they're gonna start all over again.
Okay,
so there you
Min.
ボンボンダメよ。
I didn't know that.
Yep. Kind of makes the distancing on her normals a little weird, you know.
Oh, yeah?
Well, I mean, I know you've mentioned before that doesn't change anything,
Oh,
right?
I guess I don't remember the conversation, but yeah, it
Yeah.
doesn't. For me, it looks the
For
same.
you, it looks the same, but for some people, it can be kind of confusing.
Okay.
So.
Well, good on Mint to catch it early so that there wasn't any question of, like, do we play around again or whatever. you know?
Right. Ah, I see. So now he says, you know what? All right, fine. I'll just go to
Yeah.
the regular costume then.
No potential problems.
But still very similar color theme. This light blue and pink combination.
Well, you can tell he wants to play
明
the
けはあ
whip
るよ
punish
関係ねえ
style.
よそんなの。明
I
けは
don't know,
関係
man.
ないん
It's
でね。
Cody. I just, like I said, his buttons are very whip punishable. We did see it earlier from Afmath getting the whip punish, but I don't feel like there's.
なんで
Cool
各
Kid
コン
is
公
not
式のツアー
often
で使え
bringing
な
out
い
a
コ
button
ス
that
追加
is
し
whip
たんだ
punishable.
よ
Do you know what I mean? His
使えない
buttons are whip
使えない
punishable,
コ
but
スい
so
っ
that
ぱいある
means
よ。
Cool Kid isn't doing them at whip punishable ranges very often.
Or just using them at
Well, it's
odd opportunities, you know. The
ツアーはダメ
syncopation
だよ
is。something
Yeah.
that I've talked about before. Throwing it in
Whoa!
offbeat
Oh, okay, I see. I understand. No,
Okay,
it's
okay.
via
That was
reversal.
a view reversal. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was very
Yeah,
confused
yeah.
for a second.
Oh, nice. Using that meaty fireball just to build a little bit more trigger.
Yeah, curious. Of course, that does bring Grey Life to him. but he'd rather get the trigger, I suppose. Here's the big jump, and no!
Well, Cody V-Trigger 2 might be one of the strongest V-Triggers.
ミカも弱い。
Maybe not as
結
strong
局
as
小投げキャラが
Oh,
多
I
すぎや
like
な
what
で
he
きる
tried
ん
to
や。
do. Tried to hit her with the invincibility to go through to Deshko.
ミカは最悪
You
だ。
think he had trigger or he would get
ノー
it?
グッド
I
です
don't know.
か。
Last time he got hit by the pipe, so I feel like he got scared, but he didn't have the trigger activated this time.
Yeah. Asthmatic again with this.
まあミ
Asthma.
カも投げキャラが完全にク
Trying
ソ
to
面
move
白
it
くないの
on,
どうにかならんかな。
Lost his breath. I'm telling you, pools have best names. But Asthma, he seems like a good player.
Yeah.
What a block!
Went back
Amazing.
to his same side.
Yeah.
I think he was just walking forward and it just turned around and blocked for him.
Probably, yeah.
But look at this.
He's
cool
in
kid,
big trouble
yeah.
now.
Okay, so using the V reversal just to get a little bit of. Oh, he went for the bad spray. He tried to get a little sneaky there. Oh, when you land with that jumping light kick with Mika, you can almost always combo into the medium punch. I'm really surprised he missed it.
Hoping to see the bait, and in fact, he may have baited. And it's very light. No, this
But you
could
know
have been for the round. Could have been for the kill, in fact.
Could have been for the entire match. But again, I don't know if Goku is even that worried right now. You know.
Great block. Nothing else though.
Oh, she's
Here
in.
you go. Asthma's got a big chance. Trying to add things up.
Oh,
Subtract that life bar. He's working on it.
One more.
さあ置き攻め3フレ3フレおーっと
Hey, no, there was a big punish, and then instead,
勝ってた
Phuket
勝ってた
steals
お
it.
前は勝ってた
Absolutely theft at the end right
3
there.
フレ重ねミスったんが痛い
Just didn't get what he needed.
Unfortunately, did not
前
have
捨て
the
3
right
フレだっけ大
calculations
あのリディ
that
で
time.
Easy as cake there for Cool Kid.
えぐいよな
Maybe cakes.
See,
完全に痛くやったっ
Asmat
ていう
sitting there, you know, kind of looking confused with all the calculations.
Oh, yeah, the classic gif. Okay, well, we're going to take another short break, but like I said, coming up next is going to be Bonchan versus Kazunoko.
まあ投げキャラいなかったらそれはそれでつまらないキャラが出てしまう。
まあねそれはしゃあないよ、しゃあないけどもうちょっとこう投げキャラに対してこう戦える武器欲しいわまあ使ってるキャラがなんでアーマーってかアーマーで突っ込ん投げキャラがアーマーで突っ込んできたらあかんって
Okay.
Got it. Gotta do what you gotta do.
Is that allowed to?
おーいさあ今日から始まるプロツアーツアー
私はガエルが一番理不尽だと思ってます。
ああガエルねまあガエルは結局あれだもんね最上位クラスから強キャラになったぐらいやもんな弱なってないもんなあれ戦えるもんねガエルも理不尽キャラにまあガエルはなやっぱ弾が強いわな
ブセグイレコンセプトまとに
だって今回のガエルはマジで人語に対してガエルはマジで合ってるからね I say ガエルあガエルプレイヤーガエルはなあれ弾打ちさえ覚えたらマジ強えと思うわ火力出るしなコンセプト的にあかんのかコンセプト的にキャラ結局
新キャラ発表ありますか？
ありません今のところはないと思った方がいいです新ステージは確定してるっぽい02のベガステージ
ラグが増えるステージとかそれこそどうでもいいです。
わかんないよ。
そろそろ4のステージ出せや。明けに明けコン持参したの。
そう、ネタで持参してきたよ。明けに明けコン持参してきてやってきたよ。あ、でもパッド勢いたで。うん。前明けコン持ってきましたよ。ストゴパンテラのストゴバージョンのストゴの多分日本で持ってるやつ全然おらんパンテラのストゴカラーのやつ。今年はビクトリックスなんやね。
レッドブルの景品のやつ？
うん、レッドブル景品じゃない。US アマゾンでしか売ってない日本未発売モデルパンテラの。何やねん。
そろそろ新キャラ欲しいよな。
まあ普通は出てもおかしないのに何も出ないのかな。
And this one
まずいよ
is
な。
going to be a doozy. We've already a doozy.
Okay.
It is going to be a doozy for you guys.
Okay.
Coming
Just
up
do
here.
it.
We had
Do it.
previewed it right before the match started. Right before the break started. But it is going to be Bonchan versus Kazunoko in semifinals of their pools.
Kazunoko and Bonchan. So Bonchan, we saw the Karen earlier. You know, he's keeping around a couple of other characters. Sagato, Nash still exists for him, but we'll see if he brings them out. At EVO Japan, Kazunoko was playing Ibuki.
That's right.
Now, you mentioned earlier, you think Cam is still good.
まあ誠はまあ俺はエレナがディカーポリ出てきたらちょっとやりたいな。エレナさ、カズノコさんは今シーズンからイブキに変更したね。
No, definitely not.
俺はディカーポリかエレナが欲しい。ディカーポリかエレナが欲しいんですけど。
uses offensive, not terribly complex characters, and that's not a knock on him. He shows his style very well because he's very strong with them. So I was a little surprised to see the Ibuki, even though she's good. Not to say anything about that, but I just feel that it's not the same sort of style that I see him tend to play. They're checking buttons right now, by the way. So I felt that was a little surprising.
Maybe they could still switch
characters. That's definitely possible. But what they have right now is Karen versus Ibuki.
日本人っぽい感じで。
I'm sure he can be good with Ibuki. He's just such a talented player.
Yeah, Kazunoko. I mean.
But I don't think it fits in the same.
そうそうあれだよな。ストゴの今回のそのなんていうカード登録むちゃくちゃややこしいんやけど、ウルフォーと同じような感覚でやって絶対あかんからな。
柔道も空手ももはや国際ルールがある時代。
The breadth of games that he actually plays, the multitude, the huge bunch of games.
Okay, all right, go for it.
違うねん。なんかパスワードっていうか。
Oh, dude, there's no. He's on the tiny short list. Come on, Kazunoko. And if you didn't know that before, his domination of Dragon Ball at the end of last year, I mean, that really showed it. But people have been saying that for years.
Yeah. Kazunoko
needs to be in that short list of all time for sure.
Cross counter to start. Here we go.
Maybe his style will be a little different. We saw that Evo Japan, he didn't win when he was on stream.
結構いたよ。謎のちゃんこ屋とかおったし、なんか見たところに言うとめちゃくちゃ強い人も来てたらしいからね。なんかシャトーはちょっとストゴの明けの聖地っていうわけじゃないけど流行りそうだよね。謎のちゃんこ屋ぐらいちゃう。俺は見たときはそれぐらいしか。
Bonchan's so concerned about the EX Kunai approach.
Gets the throw again. Kazunoko using some of those opportunities to dash in there. Now gets the jump in.
Kazunoko's so good, man. He's just like, who else gets these regular jump-ins versus Bonchan? Because of the threat of that, he understands that.
He blocked it. I'm not sure that he made it to the other side. I was just about the same thing. I was about to say, I think he just missed it. And so as a result, Bonchan was able to block it and stay alive. No cancel that time for Bonchan gets it.
And Bonchan gets pressure afterward as a result.
新婚早々言うけど、新婚早々はあれやで、数の子さんも新婚早々なんですよ。
Switch sides. Guess what? Back to the corner. Doesn't matter. Oh,
that had been Ramos' version. You think it would have killed? Right? Did not do that there. I don't remember. In any case, it all works out for Bonchan. What a dominant performance. That back throw to get the stun. To minimize the number of hits to get the stun so that the damage reduction isn't too strong afterward. You can still do good damage, that is.
塩から決めるのがゲーセンじゃないと塩キャラ決めれないって何やねんこれ。ほんまにもう。
He's alright. He's alright. And of course he has the new married assist going with him, just like Justin Wong has the new, you know,
これはすごいわマジでこのサイトは。ウルトラのサイトに比べたらあかんよこれ。
A lot of sleepless nights I've heard. Haven't been there yet.
I'm just basing it off of the Sako performance, you know. Nice, that V skill.
ああ見えるわけがない。ほんとクソだけ。ああやっちゃった。ああミスった。ミスった。
Yeah, and that is bad because that just turned this whole round right back into Bonchan's favor. No juggle off of that EX kunai.
Out of the corner at least though, Kazunoko. Approach. It was a counter hit, but nothing else.
Oh boy, yeah.
Bonchan's gonna take it. Yeah, he's gonna steal it. He's not gonna drop that for sure. Didn't even have to spend meter. What a smart kill.
Look at this, Bonchan. Just running
今年はあれなんや。
3 rounds straight. I mean, you would expect a match like this would like last 15 minutes, but unfortunately right now it looks like Bonchan is just blowing up.
Ooh, the next hit
今年のテーマソングなんやこれ。
Oh my god, I've never seen it. What an escape.
It turned around?
What an idea out of Kazunoko as a way to just get out of there. Okay, so you know what? Maybe it's cool he's playing Ibuki. Maybe he brings his own
今日は
flavor
ちょっ
to
と
it.
ひどなるらしいからね。
Bonchan is just one hit
もう
away.
これはもうガンガードやろな。
Comeback versus Karen. Stand short, one of the best
バレて
poses.
る
One way to do
バレ
it
て
too.
る。
He knew Kazunoko would love to have had another trigger,
You know
so
what?
he neutral jumped.
I just realized right now the kunai that Bonchan blocked isn't supposed to cross up. It's supposed to bait you into walking forward, and you're supposed to walk into the kunai. So actually, Bonchan had the right reaction to stay holding back that whole time. But I think it was because he didn't jump at him close enough. You know what I mean? So Bonchan was still scared that he might land from the front.
So that was winners semifinals. Pretty strong pool. In that pool, also keep in mind CJ Truth, Chris G. It's a pretty good one.
So they're still hanging out in the loser side bracket.
Well, that's the other side of the bracket. So I'm not sure exactly what's happening right now.
That was semifinals. That's right.
that was to get into winners finals. So Bonchan has made it into winners finals for his pool. I'm not sure what's happening on the other side. We'll have to get some word about that later.
Yeah, and again, for the 3-out format, you know, Bonchan will play another player from the other side of the bracket with winners finals.
Yeah.
When he wins that, he makes it out just like normal. However, the person who loses also makes it out.
Right. So if you make it into winners finals, you qualify for the next round.
And always the trickiest thing about, you know, the 3-out though is that, you know, there is one player out of the 3 that makes it out of their pools into semis by losing.
Yeah. That's true.
So I always wonder if that actually, it would be an interesting stat to see, you know, for the people who actually make it there in the semis by losing, how well they perform in the semis. However, usually when you make it in there, you have a day to just kind of rest up a little bit and gather yourself. So it probably doesn't have any effect.
And you did make it into winners finals of your pool in the first place, so you're no slouch. This is going to be F. Kang from Brazil.
It just kind of reminds me of, like, you know, when you watch something like the World Cup, you know, I always feel like the bronze team is happier than the silver team because when you lose, you get to silver, but you win to get bronze.
Right,
you know
right.
I mean?
Okay. F. Kang from Brazil versus UBN Simple Tricks from the US.
All right. again, Brazil, home of a lot of strong players. We did lose one player to retirement, Brolinho, saying that he is going to focus on other aspects of his life. So he is going to take, basically put the FGC onto the back burner for now. You know, I say for now because I feel like sometimes fighting game players never truly retire. But, I mean, I just would like to take this opportunity to thank Brolinho for all the matches that he gave us and the great performances at the Capcom Pro Tour. If he does indeed, you know, stop playing in tournaments and everything like that. Congratulations once again to Brolinho for his awesome play and representing Brazil so well.
He also said he'd still be around with the community, helping organize and everything.
For sure, for sure.
But you know the track record of people who announce that they're retiring.
Yeah,
you know the track record
that's what I was saying, you know.
Doesn't often actually happen, but we'll see.
Oh, okay. Do we got
Are we gonna get a Zangi boy?
And Zangi, you know, look, I know somebody at this table is super happy that Zangi boy is a little stronger this season.
Ah, Zangi baby. This is losers, by the way.
Okay, loser side.
Just looking at how it must have happened because they began life on opposite sides of the bracket for winner's side, which means that they must be in losers to meet here. Or else it's winners finals, but I don't think so.
Exciting.
No, it's losers round 4.
Exciting to see a player from Brazil here, you know, lesser known player from Brazil. But I really like Simple Tricks. He using the knee to go over the Seismo earlier, and he gets the jump in there, and he got the good hit on the lariat. That's such a nice buff.
Hey, there could have been a challenge from F-King. He didn't bring it out. This is probably going to be the round.
Yeah, if you guys are not familiar, if you see Zangief's back like that, that means he did not get the good hit on the lariat.
When he first gets the hit. Yeah, when he freezes there and hits them.
Yeah, but if you see him that he's facing forward and he hits him with like the backswing of an elbow, then you know you got the good hit. And the good hit, what I mean by that is it leaves them closer to you when you knock them down, so you can get some pressure. They really calculated it so that it hits only on certain combos, you know.
It's basically after close stand short.
Right.
It's basically when it works out. Ooh, the big whiff, and here's a nice punish. Oh, well, could have been stronger.
Okay. Chose not to combo off of that cancel
I do think this is a bit of a tough matchup for Zangief. There's just a lot of movement and control out of Nikali. Not the worst in the game or anything, but it can be tough.
And Seismo controls the space a lot, but, you know, he had that meanie vacuum.
He wants to reset.
Oh.
He wants to save that super.
Yep. One super is going to take it for him if he could find the opportunity for it. Oh.
Slowly whittling away here.
Oh,
there's the EX. He's got to spend 2 EXs. No. I felt like he was taking a risk, buddy.
Yeah, same here. Because you said, you know, he's got to spend the EX, and he didn't. I was like, no! But then it killed, so.
Good call, good call.
That's why he's playing, and we're sitting here.
Yeah, I'm just a schlub up here.
Simple Tricks fishing with that standing heavy kick, trying to catch maybe some forward movements. Nice anti-air reaction.
Yeah, we really need to see more anti-air coming out of F-Kang.
Is that a punish on the sweep with the standing heavy kick?
Would be sick, though.
Yeah, it should have went over his head, I would imagine. A lot of fighting games these days have that now, that when you hit him out of the delay, punish comes up on the screen. I would actually like to see that universally.
Yeah, that'd be great. Well, F-King has a great understanding now. Oh, please punish. Could have been crouching short or crouching jab.
Well,
into the full spin, but he's still there.
Here we go, mix-up time, regular throw.
Oh, he can kill in this next mix-up. He's got super.
Yep. It's
he tried it. Did he get it? He did.
Oh, my God. The Simple Tricks of Simple Tricks is going to take that round and...
Okay. You can see Simple Tricks celebrating a little bit.
He was like, man, I can't believe that worked.
You can see F-Kang's response. Clearly not happy, and who can blame him?
So, you know, you're like, okay, that's not, it's like -6, you know, like I can totally, and then you get caught by it, and you're just like, oh, man.
I do think that I heard an EX move start up when that happened, but I can't, I'm not super sure if anybody can confirm that at home, that existed. I don't know. I felt like maybe his response was some EX move and it just wasn't the right one.
Right.
Whatever it was, wasn't enough. And he continues to go to the overhead. That's punishable. Hasn't been punished yet.
Ooh! Okay, I mean, that wasn't going to stun or anything.
No.
It was just an interesting way to get extra damage.
Smart stuff. Didn't kill though. Had EX. Okay, Simple Tricks. Can he make it all the way back again? We've seen it before. Not this time.
Regular wake up uppercut, 3-frame option right there for F-King.
Okay, fewer jumps out of Simple Tricks right now. Those were instances where F-King was hoping to see the jump. It did come this time though.
Ooh, hit him out of an EX right there. Looked like Simple Tricks tried to EX SPD in between there. Didn't quite get it.
Oh, that was pretty legit.
Okay, look. That little okie doke from Simple Tricks at the end seems to have sparked something in F-King because he's mad now.
Yep.
He's like, really? This is how you're going to win? No! I am not going to let it happen. You see that? You missed it on camera, but Simple Tricks looked at F-King, was like, slow your roll, man. And F-King with a laugh in response.
Yeah.
That's cool stuff.
F-King definitely did play a lot better. The anti-air was more on point. The movement was better. He did look a lot stronger.
Yeah,
so for Simple Tricks, there's got to be something new. Can't only be the simple stuff, I guess.
Yeah, and he's going to be looking up some information. Oh, no, maybe a friend is texting him.
Is he
clearly
is this text a friend?
Oh, is he? Oh, he's getting coached.
Ah, the...
Oh,
boy.
Oh.
That's a big switch. Do you play Zangief Sagat? Can you imagine? What a pairing.
No.
He's going everywhere. All right, I'm going to refuse to commentate until I find out what my man's going to do.
Back to Zangief. Okay. So a little bit of psych out there.
Zangief definitely did get buffed, and I do feel that he's strong now.
Well, you've been playing him a lot.
I have been playing him a lot, and I've really been enjoying myself, and I feel subjectively that he's strong. I'm not sure that's true objectively. But when I play him, I feel like I have power. That Stand Strong is much improved.
That Stand Strong
it's
is
really
so good.
a lot better. Yeah, the Lariat buff is nice. The fact that he only takes 50% damage when armoring is pretty nice.
A little too far away. Nice Lariat timing there. He tried to go for an SPD and he missed it.
That sucks.
Okay,
so F-King back to controlling the stage.
Yeah, and being aware with his anti-airs. Oh, that was late, and I could have been punished right there. You could have just SPD'd him right out of that. Speaking of EX SPD.
If you're in range for the boot, you're in range for EX Pile Driver.
Oh, boy.
Okay, what a reaction out of Simple Tricks. He just barely got EX. Is it enough?
Not enough.
It's
not enough. The EX uppercut again. He just did it. He went for it. Oh, boy.
Can he control things? F-King is trying to do so. Yes, he's got it.
He faked the command throw because that was such a command throw situation, but F-King just went at it with 2 jabs.
But it was just a down strong canceled into the charge. If that had been blocked, he would have been busted.
He was trying to just SPD him, but he accidentally jumped and SPD'd, unfortunately. And
there's a lot of playing around. Hey, okay, so here's Simple Tricks now. Can he make this happen? There's been a lot of wake-up DPs. He expected it. He got ahead of himself. And F-King's excellent defense continues.
Nice call on that standing heavy punch with the seismo, and now look at this pressure from F-King.
Yeah, again, his movement's looking good. The anti-air is on point. And those seem like the 2 most important things in the match.
Not as big of a punish as I thought originally.
And that could have been for the kill, by the way. He just built super on that.
Yeah.
Could have had the DED option selected.
That's right. Now just this careful footsie game from F-King. You see this really not trying to push too much and says, yeah, you know what, you are not catching
no
me with
okey-dokes here.
okey-doke again.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Simple Tricks is really on the ropes, though.
And even though I feel
too early, it actually hit as a meaty.
Yeah.
The spin was a meaty, meaning that it hit on its later active frames, which meant that he had frame advantage. Usually you're way more in that situation, but he wasn't there and he didn't expect it. So F-King, after getting dunked on in the first game via literally a dunkage in the super, really had a much, much better game 2 and 3.
Yeah, it woke him up.
Yeah.
Because like that game number 2, F-King was mad.
Just blow up.
But coming up next, we already saw Bonchan defeat Kazunoko to get into winners finals. Who is he going to be playing against? David, reveal to us who his opponent shall be. Drum roll.
It's going to be CJ Truth.
Woo, CJ Truth probably sticking with that Cammy, I would imagine.
I would think so, yeah. His path must have been through, I mean, you know, I don't know exactly what happened, but his path included people like Chris G, Novaspec, so he's now here in Winners
I'm
Mountain.
just fully expecting, regardless of which character CJ Truth plays, that we're going to see some
yeah.
dancing in the chair.
I would expect
the
it.
smile.
Yeah.
With the smile.
That makes sense. CJ Truth is somebody who took years off from the game, right back in the day of old school OG Street Fighter 4 forever ago.
Yeah.
Back when the OGs were playing in 2011. You know, I'm talking about the ancient days, right? He was there, and he did long time ago.
He's a veteran.
A veteran, absolutely.
He's a veteran
absolutely.
of the scene.
He had a very strong Faye in Street Fighter 4, but then, yeah, as you said, he took time off. He went to college. He played hockey, I should say. But he's been back.
Which is why I always think it's cool that he goes with the cannon spike costume for Cammy with the rollerblades. You know,
it is pretty cool.
Like fits in there for him. So.
And then he came back, I would say a year ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and pretty quickly he got back up to that top level again. And of course, he ended up qualifying for Capcom Cup last year.
That's right. He took the was it the North America Finals? I think it was. Yeah, and that allowed him to qualify.
That is correct.
So they're actually going to blind pick right now. Interesting.
Wow.
Does CJ Truth have more than one character?
That's the implication, right? And he's there whispering into Min's ear his character, thereby requiring him to pick that character. Now it's on Bonchan to pick his, but CJ is already committed to one, so he can't switch now. Min knows which one it is. It's the safety guarantee there. Who do we got? Colleen!
Colleen. Okay.
Karen.
You know what? I mean, she literally skates.
That's right, dude. What if that's why? Would you be surprised?
No.
No.
No, not at all. But yes, we have the match between Karin and Karin. So let's see how this is going to go. Sorry, I should add more distinction. The blonde girl versus the blonde girl.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Couple of good characters as well. CJ, I think, has really, really good whiff punishing, and I think of Colleen as more of kind of a whiff punishy sort of character. Her not maybe active footsies and sort of the way that Cammy can play, but she has a lot of strength.
Yeah, I mean, Colleen, I feel like, you know, that standing heavy punch is so scary as a move, and I expect to see that move a lot from CJ Truth. But this is a, look at this. Neither of them had done an attack up until finally that V skill from Bonchan, and that right there is just a sign right away of what we're going to see in this matchup.
Yeah. They can both play that slow style. Okay,
gets out of there.
Gutsy escape.
Punish,
Here's a punish.
All right, gets the knockdown. Goes
he already
up there.
has the trigger. V-trigger 2 is on deck.
Oh, you know V reversal here, and this V trigger is so scary.
Look at this caging.
Gets
hit. You can't do that.
One of the
Maybe
strongest V triggers. It is enough to stun. Oh boy. Now a lot of scaling.
No!
He tried to go for the reset.
He allows Bonchan to live. And now Bonchan is a very dangerous man. He's got all the resources. Look at that.
No.
He was waiting for the grab. I think that's what CJ wanted there, to reset things without risk of getting killed.
Right. You should have killed me when you had the chance.
Oh, my, of all things.
There it is. Okay.
You're in the corner. You're the one playing defense. You're going to do overhead?
Hey, you know
that
what?
would hit me. I would have been hit for sure.
You need to kill that last bit of life. So there you go.
Big risk to take, though. If that had been blocked, he probably would have lost the round.
Nice. Okay. All right. Pressure now from Bonchan. But CJ Truth, look at all these buttons. Keeping Bonchan out. Wow,
nice.
He was ready for the jump. Ooh, here we go. Opportunity now. He gets the knockback. And
Where's he going? Where's he going?
Stayed in the front. Stayed in the front. You could definitely get to the other side in that situation. Again, throwing the V reversal.
But that does mean that there's no stun on Bonchan's side. Might have been big impetus for it.
Again, that skating right there, dashing right in there and keep the pressure going. It's so scary, dashing jab, especially with that little icicle at the end.
Okay, that's going to be, he just built super, but may kill anyway. He does. CJ Truth, 2 rounds in a row.
Okay, CJ Truth trying to put one on the board for US to start Season 4, to start the CPT here.
Yeah, he finished it so strongly last year. Maybe he keeps it going earlier this year.
All right.
Couldn't be too surprised.
You know, a little bit of chair dancing from CJ Truth, but not the smile. It is all serious face this time from CJ Truth. Oh, you see that? The first thing he does is dash up and dash back, trying to solicit some sort of reaction from... Oh! He went for the counter.
think earlier Bonchan baited that, but didn't come this time. Didn't expect it. CJ brought it out. And that's fine. CJ just gets reset, and he's back to playing this neutral game. He is, of course, down in life. Bonchan gets grabbed.
Throwing right after blocking that charge.
Activates ASAP. Allows her to maybe get 2 per round. It's possible.
Yeah, that target combo off of the dash is safe.
Yeah, it's super good. What a tech. But Bonchan, you can see the fear in his play right now.
He's got the shimmy, but it was too. Do you see how long he skated in front of his face? Yeah, he was trying to bait.
He went cross ice right there. My man got offsides.
Ooh, okay. Spending 2.
No!
Oh, he dropped the second.
Oh my god.
Wow, there's a lot of...
The okey-doke of okey-dokes.
There has been a lot of letting people live a lot longer than they should.
CJ a little bit more offensive now. He was very passive before.
Bonchan going for that risk. But, you know, again, when you get hit by something like that, you just put it in the back of your head. You remember they don't get anything big off of it. Oh, counter attempt.
Yeah.
Oh, not gonna stop.
Look at the damage.
And again, even though it's EX, it still has to be aimed for Colleen. The EX is not a catch-all counter.
Very defensive stuff right there from CJ Nooch.
Mike hits him with the stand heavy punch in the crush. Here we go.
Oh, what the for the grab? And of course,
Man.
when you're grabbing, you're invincible. What a call. I mean, after the grab's begun, I should say.
Ooh, nice. Confirms off of the overhead. And now,
Bonchan
life lead.
He can chip out maybe. Oh, we'll see.
Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, what an absolute risk of a play from CJ. And for somebody who's played most of the match so far, kind of patient, you know, not too wild, honestly. I don't think Bonchan was expecting
Hey, well, CJ Truth is at match point now. So if he takes this, he will qualify from the winners. Remember, both of them are qualified.
Oh, no.
Just one of them is going to do it on winner's side, and one of them is going to do it on loser's side. And what a start for CJ Truth, though. He spent all that meter, caught the forward dashing from Bonchan.
Okay, I like this V reversal a lot. That wasn't going to be like a continued pressured series. He just wanted to get out of the stun risk.
Yeah, and also just get yourself away from the corner. Has the anti-air ready to go.
Here we go. What a confirm! It was as late as possible.
Far.
Yeah, that was really good stuff by Bonchan, who's mounting a charge.
Right. Not falling for the shimmy. Bonchan staying very solid with his defense right now.
At any point, CJ could dump the puck in the corner, chase it in. That's what he just tried.
Far, yep. Oh, God.
Defense was ready.
Again, it's like dashing in his face and not hitting anybody.
Oh, from the front, wow.
And then the follow-up didn't combo either. So he thought it was going to be a crowd. Got hit, turned around, and then got hit again. So it did a little extra damage.
A little shorthanded goal. Again. Getting rid of anything right there. CJ. Oh, the patience. Oh, my God. He got the hit. It's going to be a lot of damage. He has one more series here. He wants to be tricky. That was the intention.
Yeah, he was trying to do like the little cross-up mix-up, but he missed.
I think Bonchan would have taken
the
the grab.
juggle.
There it is.
There it is, the confirm.
There's a little bit of humor out of CJ.
There it is. There's that smile.
I mean, that was really, really well played by Bonchan. And as CJ, of course, you know that too. It is chilly in here, yes. He's got nothing but a t-shirt on. But come on, man. You're an ice hockey player. This is your native territory.
Yeah, but you get warm when you're, you know, skating around.
It's very different, for sure. And he is from Florida as well.
もうみんな起きてるコーリンさ、強いよな。俺コーリンってさ、だってそしたら結構俺めんどくさいと思うけどし、なんかコンセプト的に投げキャラ以外だったらまずいける感じがする。
That makes sense. Press the pass! Press the pass! That's like my whole hockey experience is Blades of Steel on the Nintendo.
Okay. I don't understand. Anyway, back to the video game. CJ,
again, it's talking about video games.
I guess that's true.
Look at this, CJ with a great start this round.
日本人来ないといまいち盛り上がりにかける。
まあ、しゃあないよ。ああ、ミスった。今の反撃で取ったら勝ってたか。見えた。今のはあれか。ファジーやね。
Wow, he's just going in there with a good Enken.
レンガ。
CJ.
逃げた。ああ、ゲージ入って逃げたって感じだな。パラベラムー。ああ、
Not enough to kill. And look at this. He has the critical art. One more hit. He just needs the one confirm, but
He's gonna
CJ
take the
Truth
grab.
says
Yeah,
like,
you can tell. He can take the grab.
throw me,
投
throw me.
げた
He does the
Okay.
throwing instead.
And he wins
あるよ
that
ボンちゃん
face-off
負けちゃうよ
right
こ
there,
れ
and he is now one
うざっちゃう
round
かい
away from taking this match. Ooh, confirm, nice.
アテミにフレアテミだったっけこれ
Playing the trap. What a backdash. Bonchan with a bit of a risk in the corner, but it was the right
守る
call.
ものができちゃっ
Now he's
た
got to find his way out somehow.
Yeah, Bonchan with his back to the backboards right now.
ボンちゃん
Getting
ボンちゃ
crushed,
ん
and there it is, out switching the switching sides now. Ooh. Activate.
that would've been so
I
sick.
thought he was trying to counter.
That's what I thought too, dude. Yeah.
Look at this Bonchan now with the pressure, but CJ Truth managing to find the opportunity to get out, gets the launch and the confirm. Trying to go for the throw, but what a
お使っていく
vision right there from Bonchan. Spends the meter,
使ってい
gets
く
the
スタイル
kill.
Absolutely. Do what you got to do. Don't let him live. As you said before, we've seen too much of that today. Yeah, we've seen too much of that today. So Bonchan not even allowing it. It's match point now for both players. Who moves on to the round after pools in winners and who in losers?
CJ Truth, unfortunately, with the punish and face the penalty.
2 minutes, extended metaphor. The slow play. Oh, suddenly the explosion comes out of CJ.
Can you slap the ice, please, when I can start talking again?
さらっと使う詐欺。
結局使わんやろあの弱さやったらカプコンプロツアー勝てねえよ
He jumped in
ま
before
あ
because I
ピックアッ
think
プで残すかもしれんけどガチで多分ほんまに使わんと思うよカリンぐらいのなんだかんだ言ってボンちゃん強キャラ使うやろ強キャラやからね強キャラ使うからねジャキャラは絶対使わんと思う俺がプロですわ
Working on stun. Next hit may be for the set.
Yep, right there. What a throw tech and the
あるよあるよゲージあるからな一発なんかはめ殺しのネタがあれば
Scary time now. Look at this pressure with that stand. Oh, he missed the anti-air. It was too far. It was too far.
It's not over yet.
Wake up buttons.
He just canceled it. CJ lives. He's got super.
Critical
魂あるよ
Trouble even though he's got the life
She
lead.
could do so much chip. Oh, here. Oh, too far away for the throw. Oh, he is
おーボンちゃんお疲れ様でしたでやポキッ
CJ Truth
ボン
clutching
ちゃん
it
やっちゃっ
out
たな
at the very
やっちゃった
end.
な
How many times did puck possession change hands right at the end right there? How many times? I mean, that was back and forth.
That was a scramble
Back and forth.
right there. Definitely.
MOV はマジすげえと思う
Wow.
ま
And CJ
ボ
is
ンちゃん
the
は
one
も
who
う完
skates
全に
away
あれ
with
だ
it.
よ
Incredible stuff from him. I loved a lot of the neutral game was good for both players, right?
Oh.
But then they each had these moments where they suddenly turned it on. You can see behind.
ようやった
Giving CJ Truth this big old hug.
魂のキャラ言うけど
It was great. It was really, really well
弱か
played.
ったから
But man, you
だ
gotta,
って
you gotta kind of
桃地さんコーディ使ってたけど弱かったから結局やめたんやから魂も何も困ってないよ器だけや
And then
Just a little bit of a
あの
scramble.
ハートレスみたいなもんじゃないの
Scramble situation. CJ Truth came out on top of that one, and so CJ Truth is going to make it out on winner's side of the
go.
bracket. So, you know, Bonchan, who sent Kazunoko to loser side, he's going to make it out. And you know what? Kazunoko might even just make it out of loser side himself. So.
we will see. We don't know the answer to that one yet. We'll find out more answers, including who wins between Tokido and the Cool Kid 93 in winners finals of Pool A1.
Coming up next, after this break, see you guys right after.
This is the path of my destiny.
Make him on
24時間働いて働いて働きまくれ。
スポンサー
お前はいくらでもいる。
チャンネルサポート
ちょっと待ってください。
ケイン小杉
お前は
もっと現場のことを考えていただきたい。
お前らは俺の言うことを聞いていればいいんだ。
でも社長でいられると思うなよ。社長解任に賛成の方ご起立ください。ご起立ください。立って。
一度座ったら立ちたくない。
立つって言ってたでしょ。
AK レーシング
シャガットコステラコースはいアップカーリングオブジャスティスガチ君コース何すんだろうねあれガチ君じゃないっていうラクーンシティ
お好み焼き頭に乗せてるポスじゃないの。MOV さんのキャラ愛すごそうですよね、ワコス。
どうすキャラ愛はすごいと思う。ただサードキャラ愛でもあのやり込みはすごいわ。やっぱあの人何やってもすごいと思う。ただウルフォーではチュンリ使ってないんだけどねウルフォーではチュンリ使ってないんだけどね。
ラチ君の方言式。
広島方言。デビルメイクライ。マイクロソフトつい数年前までソニーがスポンサーしてたので、今マイクロソフトがスポンサーしてんのビクトリックス。このアケコンもまあなんかデザインとかもいいらしい。剣やって、いや最後は渋谷ブロリーいぶきやったね。このアケコンはなんかあれらしいな、結構惜しいアケコンらしいな。なんか結構うまいこと他のアケコン参考に作られてるの感はあるんだけど、どうも性能はあんまりらしい。これ新ステージ。僕はもうあれですわ、ストゴパンテラで十分っす。今年はレイザーワープもスポンサーやめたんかね。パンテラストリートファイター5エディション、あれでいいですよ。これ02だよな多分。4機。本日のみ、本日リミットドタイムアフターやから。
And a handshake starts things off.
Okay. はやぶさな、はやぶさいいんかね。
明け触りました主さん。
おお、触った。100円入れる価値はないけど、まあみんなやる、とりあえずはやるけどって感じ。100円解けんの早えよあれは。やべえよマジで。どうすんのあれっていうレベルマジ。多分でも1ヶ月したら多分流行んなくなると思う。さあしてるよなあれ。
なるほど。
感想と言ったらもうあれのゲームにソルトベイヤーマジでこのゲーム100円払う価値あんのって言いたい本当に。流行るから流行るのは流行るんだろうけど、どうなるのかが分からんねあれは。ちょっと心配。そのウルフォー全台なくしてストゴを入れたとこはどうすんだろうって。流行らなくなった時にウルフォー入れるのかなって。ウルフォー難民ができちゃってるのが困るわ。マジウルフォーどこでやろうって感じ俺は。スイッチ。
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Final Round 2019. I'm here with the legend.
No, sir.
The homie. I haven't seen you in so long. The same, or is that a new pair of Tim's attached to the feet?
You know what? Listen, I don't even want to get into it with you.
You don't want to talk to him about it? Be what?
This man is literally Converse.
Yeah.
Converse.
I'm conversating with you.
I see what you did
here on Capcom Fighters.
I see what you did.
In the new year. Feeling good, feeling fine. We got a good match to kick things off.
Yep.
Cool Kid versus Tokido, winners finals of their pool.
Cool Kid はどうするんだろう。コーディかな。さっきはちょっとね、マジで、やっぱアビゲイルだよな。さっきはアビゲイルで死にかけました、時々さん。さあ、またアビゲイル。ロート G ですよ、ロート G。
I wouldn't be that surprised. He had a close run, Tokido, with an Abigail player earlier, Blarlat from Southern California.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he goes to win tonight, fights a lot, and it was super close. I heard that like every match Tokido's played today has been close.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe it's this is the first stop of many.
Yeah.
The Capcom Pro Tour here, so you know the gentlemen have to show up. Nice hands out off me. Up.
Yeah, early break, right? That's one thing that you're going to see in this matchup a lot is Tokido's going to do the jumps, and then if Abigail players are doing anti-air light punch, then he's just going to do jump fireball to beat him.
I noticed that in the last match, the last Abigail player, he was changing the jump trajectory so that the reversal would miss.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
Very nice.
If you jump like right on top of the head, then that'll happen. But you have to have that spacing like perfect.
Ooh, very unfortunate for Tokido. Gets walked on. Those shoes are made for walking.
なんだかんだでな、トゥーギットもシーズン3でカプコンカップ最終予選突破者やからね。
Waiting it out. That throws those air fireballs. That takes a lot of the V trigger gauge. Wow, he was so tall he couldn't get the combo.
And Cool Kid still has the life lead. Oh no, he's in the corner. You don't want to get put in a blender.
He's got V trigger.
Nice.
And he's playing VT2 actually. EXTP from Tokido. Gotta watch critical R. And he went for it on wake up. And he tried to throw.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, lights out.
That's all he was looking for. He just
最近アビゲイルはなんだ V トリ2があれだ主流になってきてんの。バンじゃなくて。V トリ2の方がいいの。俺あんまり今のアビゲイル事情知らないけど。1が弱なって2。いや、風に今はなんだろうわからんな。1はダメなのか。
EXTP again. Tokido's done that twice now in this matchup. Taking risks.
Yeah, he's definitely going all out. Ooh. And he's not cheap himself. He's spending that money.
Yeah, caught him meaty. That's the dizzy.
Oh, look at the blood. Get the bandages. Oh, that's it.
Instant overhead? No, goes low.
Oh no, this is Cool Kid.
This is scary. Clipped him. He's got V-Trigger 2. You gotta watch the far range snipe with V-Trigger 2 out of the air on the ground. Let the crouching medium kick the crowd. Turn him behind us. Oh, right when it hit.
アビゲイルはほんまにマジで100入れる価値ないやろって思ってる。頑張ってくださいね。
You can use it to like kind of pester and poke him out with the parry out of the air. Critical R. That's a big threat for Cool Kid. Like any hit, critical R.
あのジャンプ台形クソ強えよな。
Nice, and here we go, big damage. Ooh, this man bleeds.
アビゲイルburn.
Not quite dizzy. Command throw, stun, punish. There it is.
And that's just great recognition from Cool Kid. He's seen that every single time Tokido woke up EXDP.
Yeah.
Paid attention to it.
めっちゃ盛り上がってますよ。トッキー大丈夫かい？
I like that he went meaty. He's like, I'm not going to command throw you. Last time block and bait the EXDP. Really, really well done from Cool Kid.
And the concentration right now is setting in.
さっきも1本取られとったな。さあここからギアチェンジかな。
You know, once this man Tokido gets into the murder zone, it's over. He leaves no traces.
ギアチェンジするかな。とりあえず今日の配信は4時まで。ちょっと明日早い、ちょっと明日早さ早いんで。ちょっと今日は4時まで。
Yeah, meaty demon flip.
Very meaty. He had to guess. Nothing but pressure right now.
Yeah, looking for that crouching fierce to try to find the crush, but Cool Kid just walks his way out of the corner.
I'm wondering if that flip caught the recovering frame of the fireball.
Yeah, maybe, right?
That's pretty long.
That
nice pressure right
now. Oh, missed it on the autocorrect DP. This is scary now. The command throw, but the perfect jump from Tokido spends the bar here. Nice and easy.
That jump back saved his life.
あ、6時じゃない。明日は10時ぐらい。
Made sure he got the kill anyway. It was just in case. It was like, all right, I'm gonna side switch, do the optimal combo. If that doesn't work, well, I still have the corner.
Plan B and C.
Always ready.
Yep. Nice. Continuing that pressure.
だけ行こうかな。用事済んだら明日ちょっと昼から用事あるんでね。
Tokido, he's made a little adjustment here in how he's approaching against Abigail. Oh, missed the counter hit combo.
And there we go. Great punish. Nice. Taking him to the other corner.
Yeah, a little closer.
Ooh.
The neutral jump. Perfect punish.
Smart. This man is so smart. This man scored 1600.
Oh, and the dizzy.
Perfect.
He calculated the stun. EX red fireball. Smoked.
And Tokido showing you why he graduated from the school of Hold That with honors.
The school of... I thought you were going to say Tokyo University. I was like, okay, okay. And you said, with honors.
With honors, yeah. He's definitely with honors. Prestigious.
The highest marks that he can get. Cleaned it up in the second game. I mean, honestly, that was the adjustment, right? The way he stopped approaching out of the air and just found those clean ground hits, the low medium kick hit confirms. He looked really, really good.
ローと子供ソフトは出ないな。
What do you think Cool Kid has to do
あれ
right
だ、
now to take it back?
なんだドラゴンボールの悟空と共演しますか？クーとか言って。
You know, because in a matchup like this where you have to grind it out, you just have to walk down somebody like Tokido and get closer and closer and closer until you convince him to go for stuff like that, and then you get the jumps, then you get the parries. Punish, yeah, far range punish with the fierce. And I think now if you're Cool Kid, it's time to command throw.
Yeah, he hasn't given us any. As a matter of fact, he has, but he missed every single attempt.
Yeah, we haven't seen him connect with it yet. Counter hit. Abigail punch, knockdown in the corner, activate from Tokido, but the V reversal almost got a clean punish.
Very fortunate. Oh no. Yeah, right back in the corner, getting tossed around.
V reversal again, so not going to have V-trigger in this round, but he's got a pretty big lead. And no more V-trigger for Tokido either, which is really, really big. Akuma V-trigger is super strong.
Go for it. Oh, I love it. Chest bump. Oh,
bang, out of the air. Not quite enough to kill, but he's working on being able to chip pretty soon. The demon flip.
Time to gas.
Critical art chip.
Oh!
EXDP. No, he went for throw already. He was committed. Second time we've seen the wake of critical art smoke the demon.
大卒でもハゲるんです。ちなみに高卒でもハゲますよ。結構めんどくさいからね。やっぱりゲイルはバカです。結局投げキャラ安定しないってこのゲーム本当に。どんなに強い人があれやで強い人も10先やったら確実に1か2は引かれるゲームやからな。ちょっとでもキャラパワーが噛み合えば。
Everyone is leveled up. Oh,
that low forward hit confirm again, walking him down to the corner. This is a huge lead already for Cool Kid. Oh, missed the throw. He tried to walk up and get it, but Cool Kid with a little walk back to crush.
あるよ。負けちゃうロート G.
Command throw time. No, walks back, plays it slow.
I like that standing shorts.
And he's just poking him down. With little options left, but fireball activate. Back throw.
投げは捨てるわなこの状況なら。
Oh, baits it. This is huge for Tokido. He's got critical art. He's got demon
この状
available.
況なら春国あるよ。
Buries
うわーいわゆるよくあるやりよった知ってた V リバ狩りでもこっからどうすんのそれさっき見たそれさっき見た1ラウンドの端やはり仕上げがさっき見た
They told you that only works online. They said only works if you're super gold online. No, it works at the highest level. Against an Evo champion. Doesn't matter what rank you are. Yeah, definitely. That's how it works. They tell you it only works in super gold. They stop doing it in ultra time, and you hit super ultra grandmaster evolution tier. That's when it works again.
It means absolutely nothing.
削りガードしてた大事が。だけどあそこは投げに行っちゃった。
It worked 3 times.
It was absolutely. I think he knew it was coming. He knew the pressure was coming. I think it was a good read.
Yeah, he's 3 for 3.
Yeah, he was.
Why not? If he's going to try to throw you every single time, you might as well go for it.
Play lotto today.
Yeah.
Play lotto today.
Spin the wheel. See what happens.
All right.
Good first match that we saw there. Winner's finals of the pool. So Cool Kid is in top, I believe. I think it's 64, but it's 3 out, so maybe it's a little bit bigger than that. So 96 or something like that. And then we have some more pools coming up. If you guys want to follow along at smash.gg, you guys can check out the brackets there if you guys are curious or anything like that. We're going to have Little Evil coming up next in his pool. So we moved on to the next set of pools. I think this is the B block now. We started with A1 and A2, which is where you saw CJ Truth take out Bonchan and make it out in winners. And then Cool Kid take out Tokido to make it out in winners of his pool. Now we're jumping into the C block. I think in this one we have Fudo. Fudo's in this block. I think Dogra as well. We've got Phenom, Itabashi, 801 Strider. I'm really excited to see Strider actually, since he's been grinding a lot, making a lot of content, streaming, and he looks really solid on that G pick. So I'm hoping we get to see him. But we have one of UIUs here.
Who is Strider running with?
G.
Ah, yes, that's right.
I love it. That character really fits him. I think he's like got the technical side, but also the ability to kind of run really strong offense when he knocks you down.
Before G, was it Mika?
It was Mika briefly in Season 1, then Laura for a long time.
Ah, yes, it was Laura. It was Laura mostly, yeah.
And then now he's moved on to the President.
And that's it. The President of the world, actually.
As we have Little Evil here, who was an Ed player before, but has been playing Kage, I think, since that character came out. Who I heard IFC Ibs made you buy Kage at your house.
He made me buy Kage, that bastard.
Because he's been playing that character?
Yeah, you know what? Yipes, you owe me $5.99.
Yeah, he came over to the house and said, "Yo, I also need my outfit. You gotta buy it. It's $4.99 right now. You gotta pick up the outfit, get the bundle."
Right now, yep. Actually, that's what happened. We got the stage and everything. I was like, fine, fine.
We gotta buy all this right now.
He didn't spend fight money. He spent my money.
You ever have a homie tell you that they lose because they don't have the right outfit?
Oh man, that's the classic excuse. Oh, you
stole my color.
I can't perform optimal.
Yeah,
oh man, I dropped the combo.
Oh, it was all because of the outfit, the color.
You remember that? People would say things like,
影か。
is extended
影
because
な。
the color of the navy blue stands on the screen.
Yeah, red makes your character faster, blue makes the hitbox.
Everyone knows that.
Yeah, that's how it works. That's how it works. So we got Little Evil up against Bonehead.
Oh wow, okay.
Bonehead Jury.
I actually am a big fan of Jury. I think she's a very underutilized character.
Yeah, she's pretty solid too.
Very
I think.
In the right hands, I think she can go to the top.
Yeah, she's definitely very good. I think.
Jury
kind of like
Kage.
underplayed, as you said, but I think people recognize that this character's got some juice, right? She's pretty. She's pretty good in the right hands, and I think that there's plenty of hands playing the character now more than ever. So we see some Kage. Maybe the first time you guys have seen it. Definitely the first time on CPT, right? Since he came out at the end of last year.
Definitely.
In the room and the living room.
Mm-hmm.
Just charging up that V skill.
影ってどうやったら
So let's see
強くなるの？
how Little Evil utilizes these normals. A lot of people say that they aren't too pleased
マ
with
ジ
the
でわ
speed
からん
of
頃
the
知ってるだ
normals.
けってイメージあ
But
んねん
I
けど。
think it's fairly decent.
Yeah, I think his
投げ
normals
回
are
り広い
okay.
よ
Like in
な。
the right circumstances, stuff like his forward fierce that you can hit confirm into the target combo. It's okay. His crouching medium kick, it's no Akuma, but I mean, yeah, see, that's the hit confirm you want. It only works on standing or crush.
There it is. There goes that DP. This man definitely deals the hurt. Big hurt.
Oh, he was looking for the frame traps there. Fierce into the EX red fireball. The V skill gets stuffed.
And for those of you that don't know, the V skill is
暴れポイントがいまいちよくわかんねえんだよな。
Try to charge up for that V skill for the plus frames. He's rocking that VT1, which we've seen a little bit more with punish. There it
マジ
is.
影
I
が
like
ブ
that
リ
he
トリ
didn't
切
spend
れ
any
たらどう
bar.
す
He
んのやろ。
didn't go for EX or anything. He just did the strong medium kick into the flip. It was a good
ブリ
choice.
トリ切れたら終わるな、ほんまこのキャ
Yeah,
ラ。
and do the optimal combo, right? So that you don't have to worry about something like a drop or like spinning bar.
Ay, ay, ay. Oh, here we go. Nice.
Yeah, and that's one thing you have to check as Kage, right?
一
Are they going
応
to
設
interrupt
定
my
上で
actions?
は
They
なんだ
don't
っけ
interrupt
竜
like
の
any
殺
action.
意の
Just
波
take the
動
plus
が
frames, walk under EX for the
具
knockdown.
現化した存在っていうの
EX
か
is an
な。
overhead. You have to stand. You must.
竜ではないと。
Yeah,
竜の
otherwise, it's
殺
gonna
意
get
の波動
split
が
by
具
a
現化した
super far
存
away.
在やから。
But that is
さ
so
黒式
hard
鬼
to
みたいな
react
も
to
ん
me
みたいだし。
personally. The axe kick, everyone says you can just press in between. What? Are we playing the same game?
Are you and I on the same wave?
だからほら、殺意と違って胸のとこに
Just shutting it
傷
down.
がないし
You。will not pass. You shall not pass.
That's what happens, right? It's like he starts to mix you up with the axe kicks. You try to interrupt.
あ
You
の
start hitting
あの
buttons. and stuff.
殺意の波動の
You
竜
get put for it, and then
殺意の
suddenly
波
you're
動
like,
の
wait a minute,
存
why
在
am
そ
I
のもの
dizzy
のくせ
already?
に
This
波動がク
character
ソ弱いっていうね。
DP at the end.
And that was a very ambiguous jumping forward for the cross. Nice. Corner
Baits
control.
the throw.
Smothered.
Dizzy
これが腹
already.
立
He's
つよ
got
な、
the
こ
meter to
のジャッ
smoke
ク
him. Stomp. Uppercut critical. Nothing.
Great block. That was a great block, but
How
it's
did he
like
do
that
that?
percent.
Oh, he can get chipped now.
Nice
Overhead. Wait, oh, crouching heavy punch. Was that an uppercut?
And Little Evil does not care. He will take it. I will take it.
手首はあると弱点になりかねないので切り落とした。
That's the way you gotta look at stuff like that. So some of the first Kage we've seen, right? Like in a tournament, because the character's so new, right? All we've had to see besides this is maybe Evo Japan or something like that.
Yeah, and I
強
don't
い
even
っていうより
remember
それしかない
anyone
っていう
Who ran at Evil Japan?
Not
結
really
局
that
そ
many
の
people.
あ
I
の
didn't see as many Kage players.
あれだよ、その竜装からの固めからの投げと打撃と打撃
Yeah,
タク
the stream is definitely
Yeah.
where I didn't see any of them. Maybe they were
冬
playing
や
for
か
bracket
らあ
and
れだ
stuff.
な
Didn't
多分
make it
韓
out.
国系アジア系
Here we go.
の
Let's
選
see
手や
what
ろ
Little Evil can do. But let's see if Bonehead
これ
makes the adjustments here. Oh, here we go. He's in.
波動が弱すぎて牽制意味ねえもんな飛ぶしかなさそうやしな
Yeah,
見た
respected the
感じ
DP after
見
just
た
in
感じや
case.
けど
Yeah.
ジュリが結構うまいと思うよジュリがうまいけどただ影を知らないって感じがする
Regain some property.
なん
あの
か
黒マスクは韓
And
国
we've seen
系
him
にあ
mostly
り
use
が
V trigger so far for the charged up V skill.
ね
There it is. Yup. Look for the frame trap after it. That's the surprise, right? Like full screen, you're just in there if you're not
あの
looking for
結
a
局この
trade.
大竜装をガードさせてからのタクがめんど
Bonehead
くさい
doesn't
めん
know
ど
when
く
to
さい
contest the axe kick because he's changing them up so often. He's doing the medium, he's doing the light.
And he's smoking him with critical R2, the full charge downtown V skill into all that damage with meter. That's what makes Kage really scary, is like he has that explosive comeback potential when he's got resources, especially when he's got like, you know, critical art on deck. V trigger 1 or 2, it's really scary. EX for the confirm, and there's no meter here, so you don't have to worry about the uppercut.
Nope.
Alright, dashes up into the fireball.
Nice. Right now, Bonehead showing some signs of life.
Yeah, he's looking really solid in this round. Charge it up, activate. You gotta watch that V skill again. That's one of the biggest things you see from Kage. To get in, there it is.
Nice. I actually thought he hit him.
EX red
Plasma.
fireball.
Oh no, here we go. The onslaught. Oh no, what is he pressing? Wake up, yes. Sometimes you have to do it. You gotta hit him with that PSN.
We saw it earlier, right? The wake up critical arm.
To the rescue, to the rescue. Nice. Here we go. 4-piece. No biscuits. Activation station. Ooh. Standing forward. Nice.
That move's really good.
It is. She has great normals. That's why I don't understand how they rate her so low.
Definitely solid. This is a stand medium kick, especially when you have V-trigger, because you can cancel it, right?
Yeah.
Through the throw bait.
Nice sweep. Oh, that was max range.
Yeah, that was really good spacing. I think that was supposed to be an EX flip, maybe, actually, from Bonehead. Dive kick in the front.
Wow, really? Just landed right there on the dome.
That was like the shades of Evo Ryu.
That was crazy.
Sweep punish. EXTP or not is the guess, right? He's got all these frames.
Now, Bonehead is being very conservative with the meter. If I was him, I would have woken up with that EX call. Here we go. Ooh.
Nice. Wow, stays in the front. I think he was trying to bait him into thinking he would go behind.
There we go. Good patience.
Spin is clean, Little Evil. That will do it. The heavy DP. Nice work. Saw the hit confirm off the jump. And showed some pretty solid Kage play, right?
Yeah, he did.
So Bonehead out of here.
Bonehead kind of disappointed in the play style. I know he could have done a few things. He's going to look at that.
ジョリが頑張ったんやけどね。
Figures out a few things that he can improve.
Yeah, new character, right? So that's one thing that you have to think about. Like, how many Kage players have you ran into so far? You're like, I'm not sure, actually. You know, like, I haven't run into that many. I got to go sit back and study, look through the frames and stuff like that, which is exactly what we're going to do because we're taking a very short break. Be back with more Street Fighter action in just a little bit. Don't go anywhere.
So. 最近花粉がきつい。花粉症の症状きついんだよな最近。
ユニクロ T シャツ買うの？
欲しいね。1枚ぐらい欲しい。部屋着で欲しいな。まあスト2とスト5 1個ずつ買うっていう感じがいいかもね。
買うとしたらどれ買うの？
どれ買おうかな。スト2とスト5 1着ずつ買うって感じ。まああんまりなんか決めてない。スト2はあれかな、昇竜のやつ。昇竜コマンド乗ってるやつ。いや、昇竜コマンダかな。昇竜拳してるやつ。T シャツでも面白そうやけどねあれ。あー眠た。半になったらお休みやな。じゃあ4時になったらもうマジやめる。
チョコの試合はよ。
来んのかね。
What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the final round 2019. We got more matches coming up. We're big chillin', enjoying the day here.
What is big chillin'?
What do you mean?
What the hell is big chillin'?
What do you mean? What the hell is big chillin'? Right now, you're chilling.
Okay, but when I'm with you,
feel real good.
Okay.
You're just relaxing, enjoying the matches, enjoying the weather here in Atlanta.
Yeah, that's big chillin'. Okay.
Big chillin'.
All right. Well, I'm gonna show you my big chillin' when we get out of here. We're gonna go big chill with Leech.
Okay. Okay.
さあ豪輝、やっぱ豪輝多いな、レック豪輝。
What did you just say to me? What? The big chillin' are the big Timberlands you got on your feet. I got you. All right, no problem. Lee Chung looked me right in the eye and said, "I'll show you my big chillin'." All right.
Yo.
Big chillin' with
Yo,
Lee.
eyes open. I hope you guys are having a wonderful time at home. Please press the
ほぐ
button.
れし
We're
た
about
け
to get
ど、
it
ほぐれてきた
on
でいい
and
と。
popping.
We got Ronald Rogan.
Ronald Rogan. I like that. I like that. Ronald
Versus
Rogan.
Jeff Falcon. Yeah, this is B block in case you guys are curious about that. In this pool also is Knuckle Dude, Nemo, Shewa, Diddy Mokoff. Saw a little evil earlier, and I think
Ronaldo Rogan.
Yeah.
Wow, I'm very excited.
It's
time.
It's going to be a good one. This is a matchup that's kind of interesting to me. We've seen a lot of Alex this season, actually.
I actually am an Alex fan.
Yeah, you're a fan of this character?
Yeah.
Is it because of the boots he wears?
Actually, that's part of the reason.
The big boots he puts on you with the stomp?
He is from New York. He's a New York
Definitely, yeah. See the stomp?
I like that. Those are the Timberland stomps. Steel toe edition.
Yes. The wheats. I know about the wheats.
Okay. I like that. I'm gonna get you something for Christmas.
Okay.
Oh, here we go. Wow.
Tucks him in.
I love that. The range has been increased on the command grab, and he's taking advantage of it.
Yeah, and in this season, I think Alex, he's solid. Like he's not crazy, but he's solid.
He's
right?
solid. He's solid. He's not Garbaggio. He's solid. You have to
Exactly.
respect
Yeah.
him. As long as he's not Garbaggio.
Oh, the
うまい。
uppercut.
あ、間に合ったんや今。
This man is on it. Falcon.
Falcon
is on it. Ooh, chop, Ric Flair.
Yeah, hit him with the woo on the chest. Uh-oh, he's chilling on that DDT, the fireballs, the stomp, and the crouching light kick. Man, Alex's low pokes are actually
Nice
they're pretty
kick.
far range, right? His crouching light kick, crouching medium kick. Yeah.
Yes. Magnifique. There
Low
we go.
forward, no hit confirmed, but he got the fireball after.
Kept him right there. Ooh, that was a long range. This man stretched out. Lazy boy. Nice
豪
grab.
輝強いよ。わあ。
Armors through.
Very nice.
Yeah, he's been spending those EX on Stomp a lot, right? So maybe he didn't expect the armor there. The combo off the crouching medium kick.
You have to remember, he doesn't have that many plus moves, so he's
Right.
going to take advantage of that.
Yeah, EX Stomp is great for that reason. Forward advancing, you get it off down charge, you just get in there.
And he immediately can go right into low short.
ザガジンのポシャブリテー。
たくらんでええぞ。
Jab. Going to work right now.
ありがとうござい
Falcon
ま
does
す。
have the lively. Oh,
Yeah, just one more to close it out. Goes for the throw. Activate.
activation stay. Oh,
Wow, he went for the raw DDT.
he did. Unprotected. Oh,
ほほ見てから
nice. Met him in the air.
And
Puts
the
an end to
jump
that.
jab, yes.
広告ありがとうござい
So
ま
he said
す
that unprotected.
Yes.
He had
oh,
no
unprotected.
backup,
Yep, no backup.
no protection.
No protection. You know you always got to stay strapped, say Jam. You always got to rock it. Rock it in my pocket. Nice. Ooh.
Plus frames. Oh no, I thought he could actually maybe V-skill that to absorb it, but EXDP on wake up. Didn't want to deal with the lariat.
Nope. Why should he? Not. Ooh.
Why should he indeed?
Why should he? Why
The
should
plus
he?
frames? I don't know. Oh, the sweep for the dizzy, the uppercut to get the kill. Nice work
やっぱ
from
豪
Jeff
輝
Allen.
強すぎやろ。
Falcon and Rob Rogan was dancing with the Shinigamis. And wow, that is the face of a killer.
Yeah.
Ronald Rogan.
Ronald Rogan.
Rogan.
With a name like that, how can you not enter like that, right?
Listen, let me tell you something. This man is doing hard time.
He looks, yeah, the look on his face, he's like, this is hard work. That's what it's like playing Alex. Playing the game is hard time.
Hard times.
Pumping iron.
Yep. Oh, standing forward right to the chest. This man left the Timberland imprint there.
Size 13.
Triple E's. The triple E's. Here we go. Ooh.
We tried to anti-air with back fierce, but the jump got him out.
Yep, the Superman dive. Ooh, Tatsu to the rescue.
Yeah, the dive throws off a lot of anti-airs that people try, so it's good for stuff like that. Walk down, throw again. Jafalcon, his pressure looks really good. Eating him up. Working
I
on
like
dizzy.
the delays. The delays are very good. Oh,
あ
got
ー
exposed.
も
He
う
knew
こ
it.
れよこの技この技この技マジひどいって。
Tatsu for the
なん
kill.
であ
No
んな
meters
技で
spent. Jafalcon.
不利2しかないね。
Yeah,
He's big
he
chilling
is.
right
He's
now.
getting there.
He's big chilling. Yeah. This is a match point. This is big chilling.
Air fireball, try to throw off some kind of anti-air, but there's no check, so he just goes in for the
あれで
throw.
不利2しかないってすごいよな。
He's just exposing them right now. Those were 2 counters back to back.
Wow, backdash! That was a crazy read. Plus frames here, walks up again.
Ronald Rogue. Oh, here we go. He needs this. He needs this right now. Here we go. Looks like he's regaining some kind of composure. Nice jump back. Puts the air fireballs out there. Feel it in the air.
He's just trying to slow things down.
And I like that. Jafalcon knows that he's in the life lead. He's in this perfect situation he wants to be in. Doesn't want to overcommit to anything. Just full screen control.
Yep. And wait him out, right?
Yep.
Look for the EX chop or something like that to stomp.
Nice. Ooh, I thought he was going for command after the dash. No
Yeah.
anti-air.
It would have clipped him, actually. He was just standing there. Dash up, looking for the pressure. Jump in.
Ooh, Superman dive with the chop.
And the crush.
Stop. Oh.
Into the EX knee drop, dash up. Going for the uppercut, though, and he tried a command throw. Knockdown. 50-50 here. What's the guess?
Great block. Nice tech.
Goes for the regular fireball.
He does have V-trigger. He does have V-trigger.
Whipping those chops, EX fireball, the jump.
Nice tech.
Not quite, though. He didn't get a punish or anything.
He's not trying to go easy. He's not trying to go quietly into the night. He's going to make some noise. Let's go. Rogan. Rogan for president.
Ronald Rogan. This is the campaign
ああ
trail.
もうこれは俺もう逃げるな。
Walk under and the crouching light kick. Lost in the primaries. Buddy boy. Going to losers bracket. And that was winners round 2 of the pool. If you guys want to follow along
本
on
当
Smash.
今回は日本語実況はないね。
Up next, we're
フ
going
ル
to
レ
have
クダー
one
な
of
し
my
で
favorite players to watch.
スイッチオン
Each
リ
and
ーだ
every
ね。
year,
さあ
event of the
ネ
season.
モさん。
Liquid's Nemo up to the stage. Top 8
Nemo
at
さん。
EVO Japan very recently. He's been playing a lot of other characters
ネ
besides
モ
Yuri.
ネモさんもあれなんやな。
Colleen. Yeah, good character.
なんだ
Somehow a
オ
character
ブ
with
シ
a
ディア
better
ン
fierce
オブ
button
シディ
than
オブシディアンだっけ
Somehow.
あの開けこないな
And he's up against Cheesy T.
I'm just thinking about Urian's fierce. His fierce, his crouching fierce is amazing. The standing, that's a great anti-air.
Yeah, it is. It's good. I mean, you can't go wrong. Standing fierce, crouching fierce, hold the fierce, jumping fierce. All of it's good.
Fearsome fierces.
Yeah, you just fierce fireball, crouching fierce, fierce fireball. You can't go wrong. That button is that good.
You definitely can't.
It does everything.
I actually think Urian does have the better fierce.
Then Colleen?
I think so.
I meant standing fierce versus standing fierce.
No, maybe Colleen.
Colleen's standing fierce is so good. When she's in V-trigger, and it's half screen.
Crouching fierce though, Urian.
Yeah. It's crouching fierce.
Yeah,
so
you're getting macaroni elbows.
Yeah. It's 2 for the price of 1. Hits twice, breaks armor, cancelable, hit confirmable. That's a good move.
It is.
Who he plays though, that's the question. In EVO Japan, he said basically any matchup that he has studied with Colleen, he'll pick that character.
Okay.
Any matchup, he's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go back to Urian. That's the strategy right now. He's
I
like,
respect that.
if I'm unsure, go to Urian. Right? That's what Nemo's kind of
ネ
thinking.
モさんコーリンかなユリアン
He
かな
was actually
ネ
very
モさん
dominant with Urian. Didn't matter if he had the knowledge or not. It was instinct. It was just his natural instinct.
Yeah, that's how he is as a player, though, right? Instinct is like the name of the game for Nemo. The way he dashes around in your face, the way he like kind of catches you off guard. He's one of those players that like you can't figure him out before he figures you out.
You know what? There aren't many players like that nowadays that play off of instinct. It's very few. Very few.
Yeah, it's not a common play style right now. These days,
frames.
Yeah, frames. Super technical, very clean. And Nemo, although he knows how to do that, that's not his style. He's dashing around, he's going nuts. He's up against Lara here for Cheesy T.
Oh no.
ユリアン何これジュリララかこんなコスあったっけララ
Share a wardrobe in the shoes department, I see.
ララこんなコスあったっけな
I can see it on your face.
Oh man.
Good old.
Cheesy T could be Cheesy Tim's.
Cheesy Tim's, that's what it stands for?
Maybe
yeah, I got you.
But those Tims aren't so cheesy.
デビュー名くらいのなんか
ああなるほどね
Oh, there you go.
コラボコスかなこんなコス見たことないな
The crouching fierce is too good.
It's too good.
It's
one of the best.
Yeah, knee drop. This is a very explosive matchup in general, though. This is one of those ones where it's kind of a high flyer. Interrupt on the EX Sunset.
早く外も出ろよ
Stand light kick. That move is such a good buffer. The anti-air for Nemo again.
Okay, here we go. The Atom Bomb. Corner control. Oh, yes, the heavenly knees.
Yep. You got to watch out for that. After the throw in the corner, stand medium punch, buffer into the knee drop.
Oh, here we go. Neutral jump. To the rescue. Elbows on top of elbows. Unlotioned.
Got the meaty, missed the throw. Crouching light kick counter hit after. Nemo can't be stopped.
Is that a setup though? He puts out the whiff grab on purpose, and then goes for the short immediately after. Low short.
That was the plan. He was like, all right, I'm going to try to throw you. Oh, it didn't work. Who cares?
Nice, here we go. Oh, Cheesy T too early. Here we go.
Yeah, one nice thing about Urian in this matchup, right, is that he has EX headbutt, so even if it's a left-right scenario...
It's going. It's probably autocorrect. Here we go.
Yep.
Nice. Sunset wheel. Ooh, to the rescue. Yes.
Corner setup. Aegis available. Walks up, looks for the throw. Dashes her into it.
Oh, no. Cheesy
Perfect
T.
spacing.
Things aren't looking too good. It's getting kind of rough.
He's got the mirror to set up on the fireball if he wants.
Oh, walked right into that.
The snap kick. The buffs. It's a new move. Only really on hit, but jump in. Goes for the frame trap with the headbutt. EX headbutt again. The madman.
He's actually, I'm going to say 4 for 4 on those headbutts. He hasn't missed.
He just believes.
Yeah.
If you believe, it'll hit. Cheesy T adjusting the earbuds.
And you know what? Cheesy T just became a bit too aggressive. He had a major life lead, and he just, you know, I find that that's kind of hard for Laura players to do. Most Laura players I see cannot sit still. They always have to do something. They're very active. Kind of reminds me of C Viper.
Yeah, in that sense, right? Like when blood is out in the water, you got to go after it. And against Nemo, that's when he catches you, right? You try to dash up to him, he hits a button, you try to do something, he goes for EX headbutt. That's what we saw. It's just they needed to be put the foot on the brake.
Yep.
Slow it down a little bit. And that's all that matters sometimes.
So right now, Cheesy T has removed the hat, so his head can cool off.
やっぱり衣装
Last match.
コスは大事やで、コスは。てかスコトコの案件のコスの変え方がゲームでプレイしないとコス変えれないってのがコス変えれねえしコスももらえねえしやべえよなそれってこれはまずい気がするんだけどなコスは変えられへんわコスもらおうたら家のやつ持ってこいやからなひどくねそれ
Goes for the elbow trade after.
Oh my goodness, and you can see the range on those normals.
Crush counter goes for it. No punish on that.
A bit too late. Dash back, then forward. Nice, here we go, puts them elbows out.
There it is. Caught the V-skill dash. Nemo has Aegis now though. Knee drop. The regular throw. You gotta watch activate. Jump short Aegis.
Pior ったかなこれ
Nice!
ピオリかピオラな
Tried to dash her through to the throw, but actually got hit by it and punish.
Here we go. That's a dead Nemo.
Yes. Perfect punish. Yep. Was ready for it with a double fierce V trigger. Yeah, Nemo tried to dash forward and throw, expecting Cheesy to block.
Yeah.
But he actually just got clipped by it, so.
Yeah, and then it played out in his favor.
Yeah, that's one of those setups where you need your opponent to block for it to work. Alright, has the counter hit, double jab into the headbutt because she's standing. Crouching, you gotta do the tackle.
Corner work right now. Ooh, here we go. Nice jumping cross, 4-piece. Ooh, sunset wheel. Time to guess. No, puts out the pressure. I like that. I like that. There's no escape. No escape.
Oh, miss buffer. That was probably a fireball.
Nice V-reversal.
And Nemo's about to have V-trigger. Gotta watch EX tackle in to activate.
Cheesy T. He's getting in the groove. Told you after the oh EX. Very unfortunate for Cheesy T. Could have been.
あるエジス出ちゃった終わったか
Maybe the left right. He doesn't have meter to go crazy here. So close mirror. V reversals through it. Double V reversal.
I would spend it on two. Nice. And there you go, Cheesy T with the pop off. You seen him?
Yeah, point to his own
mind elevation. That's what that is. Mind elevation. Mind over matter. Why? Because it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what Nemo's doing. I got this. Look at this man is concentrating.
Yep. And the instant rematch from Nemo. He doesn't even think about going to Colleen. He's like, whatever.
This is Dr. Wiley's brother. Man, this man is just looks like a mad scientist. Nice. 3-piece. School.
Back throw after. Overhead. Nice block. No, didn't even try to punish.
いやもう強いよな強くはないかまあ強いかまだ戦えるパワー持ってるよなユリアンも
A lot of range on that.
Yeah, Nemo, I think he's looking for frame traps a little bit more now. Crouching fierce, the juggle in the front, not enough to kill.
Wow, great. That was a great block.
Yeah, that jumping short is so good. Crouching line kick after, all Nemo, all offense.
And that was definitely a bullying round. That was a give me your lunch money. I'll take your milk too, your little box milk. Okay. Dancing, I like that. Slow down, you don't want to rush
ユ
into
リアン
this.
はやっぱ V スキルがやっぱ使いづらいよな。
That charge fierce, trying to find a crush. He's looking for the jump.
つけたら強いんやろうけど、こう何回も出せるようなものじゃないからな。
Standing jab, anti. Pressure, oh no, EX right over. Nice reversal.
Yeah, gets away from the tackle. But Nemo's sitting in a good position. There's the jump in.
Here we go. Time to guess.
Yes.
Ooh. Oh, nice. So smart. So smart. He baited it. He knew it was coming.
He's got meter here too. Knockdown, not enough to kill.
Not
Nemo
quite,
with
not quite
ages,
enough.
but again.
You know what? I like that he's
Ario.
picked up on it. Cheesy T has recognized the patterns that Nemo has been showing him, which is the wake up EX headbutts.
All day, all the time. Wow, that crouching heavy punch hit behind. Crush.
Ooh, Dimok.
This is a big juggle to the corner.
Nice.
The throw after, stand medium punch.
Hey, right in front, delayed wake up. Nice. Ooh, and he's just fishing right now. Ooh, really? Really? Just do it.
Yeah, raw EX.
Yep,
Counter hit on that. Critical art available for Nemo. Counter hit jab. This is big.
Yep. Oh, try to go for the mix-up. Stays in the front. Oh,
EX tackle clips.
Where's he going?
Tackle.
Nemo just right now. Stampede. Oh, the knees from up above.
And he looked, he set it down like it was so obvious. He was like, yep, EX knee drop. I had to make it suspenseful for the people at home. You guys thought it was close, but it's me, Nemo, at the end of the day.
It's me. At the end of the day, it's me. Thanks, Dr. Wiley.
Representing Liquid, chilling in the winner's bracket, moving on. That was round 3, so I think up next, Nemo's going to be playing winner semis of his pool, maybe. So he's cruising right along.
Yeah, he definitely is.
But,
that was still a good showing nonetheless from Cheesy T, I must say.
He was very close.
Yeah.
I like that he caught on to the headbutt.
Yeah.
He was like, you silly. You're going to do headbutt again? For the 900th time.
But then it's like, that's Nemo. You have to make him respect you, and he didn't have the respect. You know, why should he?
Yeah. Until the screen says KO, Nemo will disrespect
That's it.
That's all he does.
To
all
the bank.
time.
All the way to the bank.
Yeah, it's the way he lives his life. You know, this season we've been seeing a lot of characters. People have been talking about who's good, what character we're going to see this season, who's popular. Up next, we're going to have Mena playing, and hopefully we get to see some of that Birdie, a character that is very good this season. We saw top grand finals of EVO Japan. We saw Fudo playing this character, made it super far with Birdie playing that V-Trigger 2.
I always said V-Trigger 2 was good. The only problem was everyone was saying it's 3 meters. As to now, it's 2, so, you know.
Now you see it.
Yeah, now you see it. Now you see it a bit more.
Now people are starting to understand. They're realizing the chain is the way to go. Very useful. In some matchups, I still think V-Trigger 1 maybe is better because you have the armor, right? Maybe it's stronger for that, but V-Trigger 2 just gives you really safe, like, confirms and buttons, yeah.
Very safe everything.
Yeah, safe everything, yeah, which is normally not the way Birdie players play, right?
No, definitely not. Oh, yeah. I'm going to do Bull, Wake Up Bull,
yeah,
Bullhorn,
every day,
Bullhorn.
Every day
Bullhorn, Bullhorn.
Yeah.
And you know what I think about Bullhorn.
さあ、この試合終わったらちょっともう終わりますか。
Let him know.
The Bullhorn.
The Bullhorn.
この試合終わったらちょっともう終わるわ。ちょっと延長しちゃったけど。
Right?
That's
and
it.
like
To the rescue.
You try to bait anything out, EX after. Try to look for something, wake up with that armor. But in V-Trigger 2, you have better pokes. You can take more risks. You get huge damage if it hits.
Yeah, definitely.
You get like a standing fierce. That's too much damage. It's so good. I've been having so much fun playing this character, actually. I was like messing with Birdie. I was like, let me try him. Let me see what the wave is about.
And it just works. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 works for me.
He's a simple character, but very good in the right hands.
Well, do we know if Menor has a secondary?
いや許してください。勘弁してください。
Those are the other two characters.
I think I have seen him play Akuma.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him play him in tournament though. You've seen these characters in tournament?
Not in tournament usually.
That's it. For the big bucks, it's Birdie.
For the big bucks, it's Birdie.
It's Big Birdie.
That's what won Capcom Cup.
Yep.
So he's chilling, and he's actually repping his own costume.
He is.
With a Dominican flag.
Oh yes, I love it.
So yeah, this is pool B1. If you guys are following along on Smash.gg, of course.
I really like that costume.
It's good, yeah.
Mena RD. Mena really Dominican is what the RD means.
Really Dominican.
Really Dominican. He's not fake. He's for real. He's really Dominican.
You know what's funny is I looked over at the hands. You can see that he's holding the bullhorn. Yeah, you can see that he's holding the bullhorn with the trigger.
Oh my goodness.
He's ready for it. Walking him down, crouching fierce, and activate.
Ooh, Victro. Scoop. He knows the tricks of the trade.
He's seen it before, that wake up EX bullhorn. Wow, jump back. Didn't have a punish ready, but V-Trigger 2 with Birdie is so good. Yeah, you can go for that sweep. If it's hit, you just see it, activate.
The range. Nice confirmation, yes.
Jump forward out of the corner. He's ready with the anti-air.
Great anti-airs too. Who is this
あ
guy?
るよ。一発大パン大系刺さったら終わるよ。これプラス背負って、これプラス背負ってるよ。
It's pretty far actually. Low chain after.
And you come right back. You come right back to me. He went yo mega on him. Okay.
Yep, low chain again. The same thing. Everything.
Yep.
Far fears. Oh, it's my turn to move. Flip him low with the chain.
Hit him with the walk the dog.
Yep. the walk the
walk
dog.
The dog. Oh, nice.
Wow,
that was far. Did you see that? It's probably because he's such a big character.
He's a big body.
He's a big body.
That was crazy.
You know, you gotta love the big bodies. Big bodies need love too. Oh, nice.
Man, clips him low again. Yeah, that walk back's been working.
Nice.
Counter hit combo activates on hit. Now you can't get hit by that fierce.
No, not at all. You don't want any parts of that.
That right there. If you get hit by fierce, it might be lights out. Baits the throw, but no cancel.
No confirmation there. Nice saving it.
Yeah, Mena in trouble here. Wake up.
Stop.
Chain.
ここからでもガンガンに
Oh, wow, back dash. There's so many active frames on that though.
That was actually pretty good.
まあゲージ使わずに殺せたらラッキーかなぐらいかな。
He does have meter on deck. Oh.
Yep, standing jab gets smoked by the dive.
And this guy, Victro Pedro, is very solid. He's showing us the good usage of the anti-airs. He knows what's going on here. Good movement as well.
Bullhorn with, no punish.
No punish. Just wasn't ready.
Yeah, and that's the thing. If you're watching, I mean, in this block also, if you see next block when Fudo comes out, oh, punish. Yeah, and Can's still there.
Wow, walk up, grab. The Kasaba's on this man. Just walk up. He's going to do it.
Jump back. He's waiting for the dive kick. That's why he's jumping so much. He's holding onto the bullhorn.
Yep.
All right, gets the link off the standing jab.
Spent it all.
Activate. And that's so good.
It is.
Ooh. So much pushback on that. Dive kick beats the anti-air attempt.
Yep, stuffed out that crouching fierce.
Oh,
here we
gets
go.
clipped by it. Build the critical art on the last hit.
Ooh, that's dead. That's
Why
dead.
is she dead, Leecher?
That's dead. That's dead.
What do you mean she's dead?
You know that's dead. Are you teasing me?
She's dead. She had 60%, got hit by fierce.
ああ、なんか6割ぐらい持ってったな。
Listen, that was crazy. And Victro, I think he's nodding his head because he knows what he has to do now.
He was like, okay.
Yep.
I have to have 62% life.
62, just to live. Nah, he would have died. I think they would have done 70.
I think he would have died
70.
too.
They would have done 70.
Yeah, that's one of the big strengths about this character. You see it so much with D-Trigger too, right? That's that far fierce X.
Yep. Nice. Crush counter. Here we go. 4-piece. Decent damage.
Yeah, and he
like
gets a knockdown after with carry with the drill. Try to bait the throw.
Oh, neutral jump roundhouse.
Nice. And he gets to keep the corner actually.
Very solid play. Throws right back into the corner. There's no escape. Nice.
あるよ。
All right, sweep activate. Oh, baits the throw.
Nice shimmy, and this is one of his strengths.
Nice shimmy.
Yeah, for sure. His pressure against Mena has been really, really, really good.
Yeah. Very, very good shimmying.
Yeah, I mean his pressure in general has been solid, right? Like, he's kind of been good at the like walk down, see what you're gonna do, check what you're gonna do. Because Birdie, you know, his defensive options, they're a little suspect. They're not that good.
結局画面端はでもああやって投げ入れなざるを得ないからな、画面端のキープ。画面中だったらまあ捨てていいと思うけど、さあ反撃なし。5フレなのに反撃なし。
I'm surprised that beat the jump back.
Nice activation. Ooh, 12-piece. He's feeding the family tonight. Nice tech.
V-trigger's available. EX activate is really good. There it is. Pushback is so far.
Chain gang.
一発当たった。あ、一発で当たったら終わりやね。これが。おお、なんかカス当たりした。
Combos from so far.
This man is gutsy. He does have. Oh.
Wow, it didn't reach low chain. Gotta respect the chain. Command throw kill.
Ah.
That's it. Oh, you called it. Whoa. Oh, are you reading
プレイヤーでもシミ大西。シミ大西。嫌だな。
You feel it in your knees? It's gonna rain today?
Sometimes, yeah.
Can out. Walks down
sound
for
like
the
an
pressure.
old man. Feel it in your knees. What the hell?
Feel it in his what?
Feel it in your knees. Here we go. Three-piece. Puts out the can.
The can again. A little too far.
Does not like recycling.
Wow, the buffer. That's stun.
That's it.
He can reset here, but he just takes the damage.
Very disrespectful.
With
a command grab for the closeout. Standing forward. Okay. This could be the start of something. Something magical. Ooh. Oh.
Punish. EX chain for big damage. That's the kill. Mena's moving on in winner's bracket. Pretty solid. Well played game from him.
Yep.
And we're going to see that character a lot, I think, with Fudo also playing him. Sako's been playing a little bit of Birdie, too.
I thought Sako was going Kage.
He's been playing like Kage, Minot, and Birdie.
というわけでお疲れ様でした。今日はこれで配信終わります。明日は何だろう。まあなんか配信でいろいろできたらやりますわ。とりあえず今日はこれで終わります。はい、長時間ありがとうございました。また明日なんか昼夜7分。いやもう寝る。もう寝させて。疲れた。今週忙しすぎてもうヘッドヘッドや。ごめんね。ではではお疲れ様でした。
Walk back and wait all day long. Perfect for that character. Perfect. But speaking of the lame stuff, it looks like we're going to have Knuckle Dudang with